All right. Are we live? Is this thing live? Yeah, it's live. Hey, J Rod, that was a funny one, bro. No rats on the couch. Hey, Todd, thanks for stopping by, brother. Thanks for finding the channel. I got work later. You got work later today, Tag? Yeah, yeah. I get up every day around 6:30, 6:45. But I'm good with 5 or 6 hours of sleep, so I'll be fine. Last night I went to bed at 1, worked all day, and I'm still here kicking it. So some people are like, bro, do you take some type of drugs? I'm like, no, bro. God just made me with all this energy. I'll send the link. All right, Antonio's here. Hold on, guys. Let me send him the link. Antonio wants to jump on. Pause. uh, hey, Tina, welcome back in. Welcome in, fishing. Charlene, you're back. Charlene always does that. She says she's gonna go to sleep, and then she just comes back on the stream.
Yeah, I was in a rush because I was
Every
trying
day.
to wait to light up. I got my blunt chucks. I want to show you guys my blunt chucks.
Your
Right?
blunt shucks.
Yeah, my blunt chucks, right? So, boom, right here.
There's
And
one on
then
each side. What's on the other side? Oh, the lighter. I like that.
what up,
Oh, hey,
chat?
J Rod,
Oh,
I haven't heard from Matt lately, bro. I haven't even seen him do any live streams lately. I actually thought about him today. I was gonna text him, but I was like,
oh,
nah. Pause on that one. But I was like, nah, I'll text him tomorrow because it was kind of late. But no, I haven't heard from him. Tag Kana asks you to unblock him, and that he respects you. Who? Who's Kana? I don't even know who that is.
ain't that a wedding in the Bible?
Kana?
Yeah, wasn't there a wedding in Cana?
I think so. Why are you DDM? What does DDM mean? Because the house is quiet and it's dark and it's scary. Charlie, why you always scared of the dark for? She was scared to go to her basement the other day to get a pizza because she thought there was
Bro,
something down there. So how was your day, brother?
hey, it was all right, man. It was a day. Can't complain. A lot of shit I had to do. A lot of, I didn't get it all done, but whatever. It's always mañana.
Did you work on your scooter?
Yeah, but I ain't finished. Pause.
No shits are always a mission, bro. You always gotta do something to those things.
Yeah, buddy. You ain't never lie about that. I want me a Diet Coke, but that shit is frozen. I should have pulled it out of the freezer earlier. Yo, check this out, right? What is um, what is a pregnant wife, a Diet Coke? I mean, a pregnant wife, a frozen soda, and a burnt pizza have in common?
They're all cold. I don't know.
Someone don't know how to pull it out on time.
Todd said 5 hours has been my thing for decades. No matter what time I go to sleep, 5 hours later, my eyes open. That's why I go to bed at 9, waking up at 2.
I don't
Yeah,
see
that's what happened to
no
me too,
chat,
Todd.
bro.
Oh shit, hold on, let me turn that on. Yeah, that's what happens to me too, Todd. I only sleep like 5 or 6 hours. My body wakes up, and I
What's
can't
going
really go back.
on, chat? Having here,
I can't really go back to sleep after that. Diet Coke
Charlene.
because it's
What
scary.
up, Charlene? Charlie, you
J-
gotta change the day, man. Charlie in 19 is crazy.
Did Tony get a haircut? I think he
Uh,
has the same cut always.
yeah. Well, not always. Sometimes I slack. Sometimes you see me wearing a hat because I get lazy and I go like a few days without grooming myself. Pause,
You,
and I'm just
you
like,
just you
yeah,
just
I'm gonna
shave it
wear
at
a
home
hat.
though, right? You just pass
Yeah.
the razor at the house.
Mhm.
Diet Coke is poison. That's what J Rod said. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah, but it's my methadone. Methadone is poison too, but it's a lot better than fucking heroin. You know what I mean? So it's like I've been an all out sugar addict for many, 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 many years. So when I was drinking actual sugar, I would drink like a full 12 pack, maybe 2 12 packs of soda in one day.
Damn.
Um, this now that I'm not drinking sugar at all, and the Diet Coke is something that I drink like when I'm really like, all right, I'm about to crack. I need something sweet, So I got a 12 pack of that shit. It'll last me like 2 weeks.
Yeah, my brother was addicted to that shit too. He used to smoke cigarettes and he would drink like a between him and my ex boss Vito, they used to drink like 2 12 packs a day by the time the end of the workday. Between both of them and smoking like a couple packs of cigarettes between both of them.
Just
Yeah,
cigarettes,
J
no
Rod.
weed,
What was that?
no weed, just cigarettes.
At work, they only smoke cigarettes. Vito didn't really smoke weed. My brother did, but he smoked that after work. I never let him smoke at work.
So damn, that makes me a little nervous then because weed gives you the munchies or whatever. So that would be like that would explain it away. That's why I drink and love sugar so much. Plus, I started when I was really young. But realistically, bro, you gotta watch out when your loved ones start consuming too much sugar. That's an indication they might be on opiates, bro.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
No, but he's not addicted to none of that stuff. Back then, he definitely wasn't.
I'm just telling you, like, that's an indication. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying, start keeping your eyes open for other signs when
Yeah,
you see that.
yeah. I'm drinking a regular Coke right now. I can't talk. He talking about it's poison. You're drinking it. Yeah, J Rod. I don't think I ever seen you without a hat on. Mountain Dew, Cold Red, yummy. If I
I
had a
got a
drink,
cool ass hat too, right? So
the
you
heat.
guys know, like, so I'm from New York. People look at me like I'm weird sometimes, right? But like to us, it's just normal. My clothes always gotta match, right? So like my fucking hat, that shit goes real nice with what I'm wearing. But still, I shaved my head today. What the fuck I gotta wear a hat for? Fuck.
Forget the hat.
I'm thinking about growing my hair back. Thinking about it.
Why do you shave it? Because of the heat, or you just it's easier?
No, no. I mean, yes, and no. You know what I mean? If I had like a real thick, full head of hair, I wouldn't shave that shit, even if, no matter how hot it is. But like, since I don't, I shave it because fuck it. Like, why even bother? If it's so hot down here, keeping my hair if it's not like full. You know what I mean? But it's not really that bad. You know what I mean? And especially I'm on YouTube now. Like you can't really tell on camera. Like you got to be taller than me and standing over to me to notice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think I used to cut my hair shorter than this, but I like having short hair. I like having short hair. It's
Yeah,
a
but for
mission
me,
having hair.
I've been shaving my head since like 2021. So it's like, I'm just thinking about fuck, maybe for a little while, but I'm not gonna do it now though. I would wait until the winter time.
Yeah, you just get used to it. I used to cut my own hair from like a kid up to like 2 years ago. Then I say, you know what? I'm tired of cutting. I'm just gonna go to a barber. So then I started going to a barber, but I used to just give my own self a haircut all the time. I used to cut it not as short as yours, but I used to cut it really, really low, almost with like the clippers, but with no guard on it, just the clipper all the way up. I used to trim it like that and
My,
just take myself up. But then I got tired of doing that shit. It was a mission.
when I was a kid or a teenager, my one of my best friends was a barber, and he taught me like how to actually cut hair like for real. So I used to give myself fades and tape ups and all that shit. Like I can give myself a better haircut than any fucking barber can. And
Yeah,
right
I used to
now,
do the same thing. I used to look at my fade. I used to be like, man, I give a better fade than most guys do. But I
yeah,
used to hate it
pause,
when I was younger
pause,
because
pause, pause, pause. Wow.
I was like you. I used to cut hair, and then every time my friends would come over, they'd be like, "Yo, hook it up with a fade," and I was just like, "Damn, bro, I don't feel like cutting nobody's hair right now."
Oh no, I never would have. Fuck that. Because now if it's not the way you want it, you'll be bitching to me after I try to do you a favor and all that. But but I'm not spending no $50 on a fucking haircut if I do it myself.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
J-Rock said I smoke weed and cook for a living, and I'm not 300 pounds, and I won't see me without a hat on. Yeah, I've never seen you without a hat, bro. Tell said
Bro,
my sister chain
how
smoked
about this?
Marlboros and chain
How
slug
about
Coca
this?
Cola. She died young. Damn. Sorry to hear that,
Yo,
Todd.
Jay, check this out. For years, I smoked weed and drove a fucking soft serve ice cream truck, bro. And I used to smoke weed in the fucking ice cream truck. Like, legit, I was such an asshole back then. I'd be sitting on milk crates playing my PlayStation because I didn't do a route. I'd be at one spot parked up all day, right? And I'd be sitting on a milk crate with a blunt in my mouth playing my fucking PlayStation. And this is before the shit was legal, too. Back then, you could actually go to jail for having some weed on you. And I'd be sitting there puffing away, playing my video game. Motherfucker will come to them, hey, can I get, yeah, you don't have to give me a second. I can't pause this shit. And then I lose. I'm like, fuck. Throw the fucking controller. Take one last pop. Put the shit up on top of my ice cream machine. You know what I mean? And then like, what can I get you, man? Hurry up. What do you want?
I was in New York over here.
In New
In New
York,
York,
obviously.
I would have my head. I would have my head. Fishing Angel won't let me. Oh, you mean
Fuck.
you would shave your head? Oh, Fishing said no bald. Yuck. Yeah, but Fishing don't want you with a bald head, bro. I'm 42 and I have no mo and I have a mohawk. Absolutely love your mohawk, babe. I don't think I ever had a mohawk before. You have like a mohawk. You have like a mullet. You got one of those mullets in the back. I never seen the back of your hair, so I don't know how it looks. What do you do for work, Antonio?
I just told you. The
Not this one.
last year, remember? I do the security at the fucking Inter Miami.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. I always forget shit. Alyssa, what's up, Alyssa? Your favorite guy's here. We got Antonio on. Alyssa say, yo.
Oh, listen here. Oh, shit. Pause control.
Oh, you just got on. Oh, you got like a mohawk right up here, bro.
I told Alyssa I need help. I told her, I said the pauses are just too much for one person in this chat. Like, I needed her to come and help me fucking bear some of the load of these pauses.
She said, legendary duo. Thank you for that, Alyssa. Appreciate that. Two Florida boys. He used to be a New Yorker. He a Florida boy now. We got two Florida boys on the live
You
stream.
see that? He don't claim me. He don't claim me. I'm not good enough for Florida. These guys don't like fucking refugees down here.
Every time we see a New York tag, we're like, get your asses back out. Go back home, right? Get the hell out of Florida.
Yo, there was somebody in my stream absolutely hating on me, bro. Like hating on me. Like troll level, like cursing me out. Get your ass the fuck out of my state. We don't want you. We can't stand you here, blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
And then one day, I was like, bro, let me ask you something. Are you saying all this shit because you think I fucking vote Democrat and you think I brought that bullshit down here into your fucking state? Because no, that's what I ran away from. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I said that a long time ago, brother.
You know, that's something people do worry about. Like people coming from California and all these blue states and then coming here and voting blue. We're like, man, don't do that shit down here.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm the same way. I
New
ain't come
York is
down here
burning
during
itself to
COVID.
the ground.
I ain't come down here during COVID. I came down here. You know when I came down here? I came down here. Now, don't get me wrong. I had an opportunity to come down here. You know, it worked out this way, but I absolutely jumped on it. Pause. Specifically because it is. The governor of our state, Andrew Cuomo. Do you know who Andrew Cuomo is?
Yeah, no.
All right. Andrew Cuomo. Chris Cuomo's his brother. We got the
Yeah.
dude back from CNN.
The
Right?
news guy, yeah.
Yeah. So Andrew Cuomo said, if you're Christian, conservative, pro-gun, pro-life, you don't belong here. Get
Damn.
the hell out of my state.
Just like
All
that.
right, no problem. Fuck you. I'm out. Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so that's why I left. And then and then he got caught up in some scandal, right? Some hashtag Me Too shit. And everybody that I know up there in New York that's conservative, they were all happy as fuck. They're like, yeah, yeah, he's going and going. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. Before you guys get all happy, do you forget where you live? The left only eats their own when they want somebody further left.
Yeah.
So now you're about to be begging for Cuomo back. And then what happens? Kathy Hochul gets installed. Do you know who Kathy Hochul is?
I
Kathy
don't know who it
Hochul.
is.
Kathy Hochul is the current governor of New York that was installed with no vote after Cuomo was taken out.
And now they got that damn freaking socialist damn mayor and shit. That's some crazy shit going on over there.
Montcalm,
Madami, whatever his name is.
Montcalm, I call him.
Madami.
Montcalm, yeah.
So I said, I think whatever you do, you need to do it at your best possibly you can. Whether
Pause.
it's our president for a company, for the guys who cleans the bathrooms. However, hey Todd, I say that all the time, bro. I say if you're gonna do something, give it 100%, man. No matter if you're sweeping the floors, whatever you're doing, take pride in your work,
If you're
man.
gonna be the lazy motherfucker, be the laziest motherfucker that you can be.
I don't know about that. If you're gonna be the laziest one, get Section 8, go on food stamps, go all the way. Agree, Todd.
Yeah.
Eva got stuck cleaning the bathrooms the other day at work. I told her the exact same thing. Hey, good for you, Chris. Good for you, brother. You gotta make sure your kids know that they have to work hard at everything in life. I'm starting to feel the way about Michigan and the Muslim movement here. You guys got an issue with the Muslims over there, J. Rob?
Oh fuck yeah, in Dearborn, Michigan, bro, they got straight up no go zones. It's Sharia law and shit, bro.
Man, that is
Bad.
crazy.
That's where, if I'm not mistaken, Ilhan Omar, I believe, is a representative out there.
Oh shit, yeah, I know who that is. That's a
Yeah,
crazy ass person. Talking about crazy.
yeah, yeah.
That's some crazy shit. Right? They hate America. They live here and they hate the Americans. They're like, they'll say it clear out in
Uh-huh.
the open. I think Como is a corrupt Italian. Just a guess, not
There's no
sure.
God. Huh?
Look up Dearborn, Michigan. It's not good. When you
Nah,
don't
bro.
have a compass, true north, the biblical values, the people will go after each other. Yeah, I agree with that, Chris. Alyssa says, and there's so half asking shit. If you're gonna do something, go all the way. Pause. Holy
Yeah.
F. Yes, Dearborn is crazy. Effing bad, bro. Damn, I didn't know you guys had a. I know you guys had a Democratic governor, but I didn't know you guys had like a issue with the
Nah,
that whole
bro.
freaking
Bad.
Muslim movement going on.
Bad. And the thing is, what people don't understand, the Muslims are taught like to conquest. And it's funny because they've been doing the same thing since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? And yo, they it's like people don't know their history, and that's why they allow all this shit to happen. But they go into countries as the minority, right? They ask for acceptance and tolerance. Then they become the majority because they're having kids, and the people that are native to that country are not having kids. And then they take over, and then they start to force their values onto everybody else, bro. Like all of those Muslim countries, every Muslim country there is right now that's under Sharia law, right? That has women walking around with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fucking costumes on and shit. Um, what's it called? They none of them were Muslim countries, bro. You got to think about it. Islam is what fucking is it 500 years old or did it come 500 years after Christianity? I can't remember.
It's probably older
But
than 500 years, I would say.
huh?
It's probably older than 500 years, I would say.
Yeah, so I believe that I know that 500 is a significant number. So 500 years after Christianity is when that shit came around. Those countries were in existence well before that. So how the fuck do you think they became that way? By conquest, you know? And then what's it called? They I had some important thing to say too. What the fuck was I gonna say? Um,
You know the guy that there was a guy that was staying at Airbnb down the street from my house, and he was walking around one day. My wife has like a neighborhood library thing that I built for her, and he was walking around barefooted, so he saw a book that said barefoot in the library. So he knocked on the door and told me, "Oh, that's cool." So we started talking. We talked for like 3 hours, and he was telling me they're having that issue in the UK right now that the Muslims.
oh, big
He
time.
he was like, "Bro, by 2032, it's gonna be a Muslim country. There's so many of them
Oh,
over there. They breed like
yeah.
rabbits." He told me.
Uh-huh. Man, man. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say. So you see how everybody's talking about how America is such a racist country because of slavery and all that shit.
Yeah,
Well, here's what's happening, right? The Arabs, the Muslims, right? They were selling African slaves all over the world. Europeans being, one of their customers. Now, once the West ended slavery, the Arabs did not stop. Well, first of all, the first slaves they were selling were Slavic people. That's why it's called slavery. And then they started selling the Africans. Now, once the West ended slavery, these motherfuckers continue to this day selling African slaves in Africa. Like the African countries are full of African slaves that the Muslims are over there selling on auctions, just like they've always been doing since the beginning of fucking time. So we're such a racist country because of fucking slavery, yet the actual slave traders are coming in here trying to take over, and you're fucking letting them. You're putting a welcome mat out for them.
yeah. A lot of people, a lot of people that think that they don't know the history of slavery. They don't know that it wasn't all the states. It wasn't the whole America that had slaves. I think it was less like 5% of Americans owned slaves back in those days. But they don't know that. They think that like the whole U.S. was full of like slave masters
How
all
about
around the
this?
damn
There
country.
were black people that own fucking slaves, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Those black people owned slaves too.
I'm finding out a lot too about Black history. Like it's a very sensitive topic, and I need to dig in and do more research and make sure that all my facts are straight before I start claiming any of this stuff. Because it sounds really crazy. If it's not true, it'll definitely be considered racist. But if it is true, it needs to be spoken about. And it's crazy, man. Like like I heard, like Martin Luther King, for example, was not conservative at all. He was no different than the rest of these fucking left wing nut jobs right now. They just they fed us the history wrong.
Todd says, for your information, Christianity started in the first century. The Muslim religion started in the 7th century. Thanks for that, Todd. Appreciate that. What happened to Courtney, guys? What everybody's saying sorry about Courtney? What's going on here? Let's see. I've been so stressed that I threw up in the car. Seems like one of my neighborhood kids threw rat poison all over the fence, and my dogs got poisoned. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Courtney.
Yeah,
Man, if
that's
they
some
killed your dog,
bullshit.
that's messed up. Yeah, you're right about that, J. Rod. The damn vets, those people will rob you blind, bro. That's one of the biggest businesses here in Florida.
Who?
Last time, the vets, the veterinarians.
Oh, bro, I thought you meant the veterans. I'm like, yo, you're a
Oh
scumbag, bro.
no, the
So the
veterinarians, bro.
vets would
They'll
rob you
rob your ass.
blind.
They'll rob your ass blind. Last time we were walking the little dog we have, Lola. We were walking her, and she ate a cigarette butt, and she got nicotine poisoning. And man, we went there, and that shit was like I forgot how much it was. That shit was like $2,500 or something for that 2 hours we were there.
I'd
So
get
my
that
wife,
bitch some water.
yeah, probably. Oh, you got dogs events? I recommend anybody that has a dog to get dog insurance. My wife got it through her job. It's $5 a month. If anything happens to your dog, you don't gotta pay shit. You just pay the little copay or whatever it's called, and that's it. As a white guy that enjoys fishing and my favorite fishing pole is black, does that make me racist now? Django Unchained was a sick movie. Hey, I like that movie. That was a badass movie.
Yeah,
I've seen it
yeah,
a few times.
there was an inventor. You heard about this guy? I think he was in like Weston or some shit like that, right? So the guy invented these robots. Yeah, these 12 robots that did all the chores around his house. This is years ago, like before AI or anything. And some of them were inside, some of them were outside. Problem was though, the outside one will cause an accident in front of his house because they were all shiny and chrome and shit, right? And the sun was hitting them at certain points of the day and blinding the drivers. So a cop knocked on his door and was like, "Bro, you gotta get rid of these robots. They're blinding drivers. They're crashing their cars left and right." So the guy was like, "Listen, I got a solution." He painted them all black so they wouldn't reflect the sun. The next day, only two of them showed up to work.
That's funny. Hey, Mr. Earl, Mrs. Earl, how you guys doing? Welcome in. I saw you guys' videos you guys posted earlier. Nice stuff, man. Look like you guys having a great time over there. Where's Evan
Mr.
at?
and Mrs. Earl Clouston, what is good, man? I was checking out your channel earlier, man. Seem like cool people.
No, they are, bro. They travel the U.S., so they stay somewhere for like 2 or 3 years. They start a homestead there. They live off the land. They grow their own stuff. They make their own medicines. And then in 2 or 3 years, they say, you know what? Let's find a new spot to move to. And then you just find a new piece of land, either with a house on it or without a house. They build it or they refurbish it, and they start their life there. And that's what they've been doing. He retired when he was 40. I think he said they retired when he was 40 years old, I think he told me. And they've been doing that their whole life. He said they got fed up with the whole working and owning all this shit. They sold all their stuff and just hit the road. J-Rod, let's not joke about poisoning today, bro. I don't know who you're talking to, but Miss Fix Right, but you were all about that stuff yesterday. So we're just going to take you out of the chat for today. I ain't got time to be reading those stupid comments. Very well. Thanks, Chris. I'm ready to start this new homestead. Please smash that like button. That's right, Earl. How you guys doing? Have you guys decided which piece of land you guys are going with yet? I know I ask you guys that every day, but I'm just excited to see your guys' new journey. So they're gonna, Antonio, they're gonna live stream the whole process. So they're gonna live stream them building the house or refurbishing the house, doing the solar, whatever they do as far as energy, their crops, medicine, everything. That's gonna be pretty cool.
I want to look into that fucking Amish cooling system.
Amish cooling system?
Yeah, they have their own like refrigerator, like not with no electricity. That's supposed to work better than a regular refrigerator. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they have the same thing to cool the air, like AC, but I'm not sure. I saw a whole video on exactly how it works. It made total sense, but I can't remember it. So I'm gonna look into it more and try to build one myself. But it's fucking cool as shit. Like they got a whole refrigerator that doesn't need electricity.
Well, I'll tell you what, if the Amish did it, that shit probably works good. Because those people be building some shit. They got all types of companies people don't even know about. They got a whole shed company. You could buy like a badass shed from the Amish. They'll build it for you, deliver and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got all types of shit. We went to when we went to Vermont.
Do they come with USB outlets?
The what?
Do they come with USB outlets?
Shit, probably not. They don't even have electrical outlet in that shit. Not a light, nothing. Just the shit. Last time I went on the train, there were some Amish people on there. They're walking around with this black box. It was about that big. And I was like, when I started talking to them, I was like, hey, what's in the black box? They're like, oh, this is our phone. This how we call. It was a phone in a black box that has cell service. And that's how they call back home and talk to whoever they talk to.
Man.
That was pretty funny.
I thought you were going to say there was 2 cups in a shoelace.
Yeah, Courtney, we're sorry to hear that. Those damn veterinaries are a bunch of thieves. And whoever did that to you, you should definitely I don't know if you're gonna be able to sue them because you got to prove that they put the rat poisoning on your fence. But I don't know. I can't even tell you what I would do. We are waiting on a water survey and a local which the land plum branches.
From my understanding though, and I'm not saying to lie if you didn't actually witness it, but from my understanding, if you say that you saw him do it, then that's considered evidence.
That's enough evidence?
Yeah. I don't know about how it is in Florida, but I've definitely gone to jail in New York because of that.
Well, there you go, Courtney. Tell them you saw them do it. 12:36, sir. The time has extended again. Hey, J Rod, you say you guys are gonna jump on. If you guys want to jump on, we can stay on until about 1 now. I keep
Oh,
extending the time. Hey, Mrs. Earl, if you want and Mr. Earl want to jump on here as well, you guys are more than welcome to. It's 1,000 years old land and it's proven to work if done correctly. You ever heard of that? Witching? You ever heard of that, Antonio? Witching? It's 1,000
oh,
years old and it's proven to work.
what is it?
It's called witching.
No, I never heard of it. What is it?
I don't know. What is that, Earl?
I feel like that's a pause.
You think she's going to be the candidate for president, Todd? I don't think any Democrat has any chance of winning the presidency this year. Well, in 2028. I think
Who knows?
we're going to have a
Easy
Republican
swings
office
back
for at
and
least 8
forth.
more years. Oh, you guys never refrigerate your farm eggs?
In Colombia, they don't either. Most of the world doesn't.
Yeah, my brother has chickens, and he gets his eggs from them, and he doesn't refrigerate them either. He just keeps them on the countertop.
No, hell no. Do you know why you refrigerate your eggs?
No, because they're so damn old.
No, because U.S. is so paranoid about salmonella to legally sell the eggs. Like you have to fucking wash them in some like really hot chemical bath to get rid of like any possible contaminants, like salmonella, and it washes off the protective coating that's naturally on the egg, and now bacteria can get in and make it spoil. If you don't do that, the eggs don't need to be refrigerated.
Damn. It's all about the money for everything.
It's like, check this out, right? You know that milk in the fucking container, like
Yeah.
that's on the shelf. That as long as you don't open it, it's good. But once
Yeah.
you open it, now you gotta put it in the refrigerator.
Yep.
Same principle. The egg is laid with a protective coating that's like completely airtight. Nothing can get in, therefore it can't go rotten. U.S. forces you to wash that out. That's the problem.
Damn. That's messed up.
Hmm.
You lived amongst the Mennonite and oh, you guys did for 10 years. Damn. I bet you learned a lot of different stuff from them, Earl.
Oh.
Todd, I can't wait
Yo, do me
to
a favor,
debate.
hold the fort down. Hold the fort down for just a moment, please, sir. I'm gonna run inside and get me a roll of paper. If I'm gonna stay up way later than I should, I might as well smoke a joint while I'm doing it, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Allow me a moment, right?
Mrs. Earl said we sold eggs and had egg handlers a license. We had over 200 laying hens in our farm. We never washed our eggs in any solution. Oh, that's good. You guys had that's what they call organic eggs. Yeah, I just explained that quickly. Thanks for explaining that fully. Eggs last a long time. I'll make you uncomfortable. What's up, brother? I say hi to you in the chat, but I forgot to say hi to you here. Witching is voodoo. Mining is at the bottom of the hole. It's pure luck. What's up, Xander? Xander gets on. He's like, "Give me the link. Give me the link. Give me the link." Well, I'm gonna put the link in there. I'm eating pickles. You're eating pickles at this time at night? Fishing had the munchies and she decided to eat pickles. Courtney said, huh? If anybody wants to jump on the stream, there's a link right there. You guys feel free to. I'm only gonna stay up for like 20 more minutes, so I gotta get a sleep. What is that? A lizard? Damn lizards are everywhere. Got a lizard, got a bee flying around me. What we got in here? We got Xander.
Yo.
What's up, Xander?
Nothing much.
When are you gonna show your face, bro?
Never.
You need to.
No, I haven't hit 600 yet.
People like to see who they're talking to.
No, I haven't hit 600 yet. 600 I will.
Well, how many do you have?
Like 302.
Oh shit, you're not gonna show your face for a long time.
Nah, I gained like 200 subscribers in like a week. So
Oh, good, man. Congrats. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
remind me how much you were at. How much you at?
1,000. Hey, Lolita. Yeah, I'll take her to pee. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta take the dog to pee real quick. Say hi to the chat, Lolita. She woke up just to pee.
Sorry.
Just to pee.
Did you guys get? Oh, that is such a cute dog, man. Dude.
She's a little baby.
Man, if I was Chinese, I'd walk that dog all day.
I used to have a guy used to come in the chat, and every time I showed the dog, he used to be like, "Ooh, I'm hungry now." He was from South Korea.
But did you see how I worded it though? Man, I'd walk your dog all day.
He used to be like, "Man, your dog is making me so hungry right now." I said, "Like, bro, get the hell out of my chat with that bull crap. Trying to eat my dog. If my wife hears that, she's gonna kick your ass, bro." I'll be right back.
How's everyone's week going so far? It's Tuesday. How's everyone's Tuesday?
It's Wednesday, gang.
Well, it's Wednesday. Well, okay. Well, actually, no. Where I am, it is still Tuesday. So.
Oh yeah, it is still Tuesday. It's gonna be.
Still Tuesday.
It's gonna be Wednesday here soon.
Still everything going good.
Yeah.
Like I'm waiting for a bubble to pop right now because I had a good weekend and I had a spectacular Monday and I had a good Tuesday. Today was a good day too, but something's about to pop. Nothing ever goes this good. You know what I mean? Like,
nah.
I'm just waiting for a bubble to pop right now.
Sometimes people just get blessed, bro. You're chilling.
Yeah, I know. I just try and chill. Like, I was helping a buddy clean up his yard. I did all his weed whacking, and then I ended up mowing his grass. He's like, "Stop mowing my grass." I was like, "Are you gonna do it?" He's like, "Well, no." I was like, "Then just shut the fuck up. Let me do what I'm doing." You know, like I'm here to mow your grass. I don't want anything from it. He's 76 years old, so like, look after him.
I have like one of those neighbors that refuse to let me
do it. Just go and do it. Just go and do it. Fuck him. Is he gonna call the cops on you? Just go and fucking do it. That's the thing. You know, that's pretty much what I have to do with my buddy. If I want to help him, I say, "Okay, I'm helping you mow the grass. Call the cops." Is that a problem? Okay. Then call the cops. Let's see what they're gonna do about it. Like, and I'm not like a psychopath or anything. That probably, yeah, you guys meeting me for the first time probably sounds like a psychopath, right?
Yeah, he just won't let me. He just won't let me clean out his gutters.
Oh. Okay, can you rephrase that? Sorry, bud. Can you please rephrase that?
His rain gutters.
Oh yeah, okay. Good. You're talking about Sorry, I live in a redneck town here in bumfuck Canada. And yeah, there's some weirdo shit that happens up here. And when it comes to gutters, that means a little bit something different. Can you come up here and clean my gutters?
In a situation like that.
I don't know. Clean my gutters? Anyone ask me to clean their gutters, I get a little apprehensive about that. You know, I want to start thinking about the question they just asked me. What kind of gutters are you asking about? Do you want me to... Oh, can I talk profanity on this channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Freedom of speech,
am I
bro.
supposed when you're talking about cleaning gutters, am I supposed to be blowing you, or do you want me to actually clean your gutters? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like
I just got back. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
We're talking about cleaning gutters and what that means. Sorry, when I hear cleaning gutters, that means something else to me.
He just paused in without actually pausing.
There you go.
Somebody else was trying to join just now. I don't know who that was. AJ Biz, what's up, brother? Welcome back. Hey guys, I'm going to sleep now. If you guys want, I can keep the stream going for you guys. You guys are more than welcome to hang out, talk to the chat, do whatever you guys want. I'll keep the stream going if you want me to. Let me know.
Is anyone up for that?
You're going to bed right now?
It's
Here.
bro, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I gotta wake up at 6:30.
Okay, where's Evan right now? Like
Evan
he's
is
gotta
not
be
joining
I
live.
gotta
tonight.
be up at
I
5.
know, but he
Go to
won't be able to join in until later, at least after, eh?
You guys can keep this running as long as you want to whenever it dies out. Last time Evan stayed on for 2 hours running the stream.
I don't know. I could do like another 2 hours if you guys are up to that.
Well, there you go.
But I gotta go to bed after 2 hours. Sorry, I have a time limit.
Once everybody gets off the panel, then it'll just turn off on its own.
I know how it works.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
I don't know.
Antonio,
Anyone?
I'll see you tomorrow, brother.
All right, bro. Have a good night, man.
You too. Chris Aries,
Oh.
thanks for stopping by, brother. Courtney, J Rod, and Fishing, thank you guys. Mr. and Mrs. Earl, we'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. J Biz, Dark Thoughts, Xander, see you tomorrow too, brother. Come speak your mind. I'm gonna call you. Come speak your mind.
What is it? Oh, what? I changed that today, and it still says "Come speak your mind." I changed that today. I don't know why it still shows up on here like this.
Dark Thoughts. Who else we had in here? We had
Yo, there
that's
was
it,
a
guys.
show.
Todd, thanks for
Remember
being
that
here.
show?
Todd.
My name is Earl.
Yeah, my name is Earl. I used to
So
watch
that
that.
show came out back when I was still a piece of shit, right? And I had a couple of my friends over that really knew how much of a scumbag I actually was. And we're watching the TV, and all of a sudden this show comes on, no one ever saw before. In the intro, he's like, "Are you always doing bad things, and you wonder why your life sucks?" And the whole fucking room stopped and looked at me. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Hey Tina, shout out to
Oh,
you too.
I heard
Maria,
You're
Charlene reached
walking
down here.
that.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And your new 3 hosts are right here. They're gonna keep everything going. If anybody wants to jump on now so I can add you real quick. And
Yeah,
before I
jump
get
on
off,
now if you're gonna jump on because
Why
you
that
won't have
much?
an opportunity to do that.
pause to that. I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes. If anybody wants to get on real
Fire
quick, let
for
me know.
that. Hey, yo, I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes. It's crazy.
Pause on that one too.
You gonna clean somebody's gutters for 2 minutes?
Let's see how long
Fuck,
much longer. We got Courtney.
Cool. You're allowed like 6 or 8 on yours, eh?
You could add
You're
10.
allowed
You
6,
could add 10 people on here.
10?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought it was just
The
6.
free version
I
you
think
can
the-
get like 4 or 6. When you pay for it, you can get up to
Hey,
10
I think
people.
well, even so, I think the most I've ever had on a stream art is 6. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Antonio's pausing us like crazy over there.
yeah, my man, shit. For free, you can catch like 4 or 6, but you pay for it, you can get 10 at the same time.
Oh,
That's crazy.
okay, that did work that time. Okay, you guys got to check that out. That link there, that's like straight up Canadiana. Like, if you guys like know Trailer Park Boys, this is like beyond Trailer Park Boys. It's maritime shit. Maritime. I don't know. You probably don't know what maritimes means, but they talk way different.
Yo,
than the
how
rest
dumb you think we are, bro?
Oh man. Fuck that this show is fucked up. They're just trying to get from like the Maritimes to they don't get past Toronto and they run into some hookers. And it's funny. It's just funny. But you can only watch this on YouTube.
Hey Xander, why you
Yeah.
show my face in your screen, bro?
I'm just playing game.
Why don't you show your own face? People want to see you.
No.
No.
Hey, man.
Hey,
He's
you
wanted.
haven't seen
He's trying to
you haven't
bro-
seen Bebop yet. If you would have seen Bebop, you would have been like, all right.
Nah,
ready to get
bro is wanted, bro. He's trying to keep it, you know.
I got 5 stars right now.
All right, guys, we got another couple. It looks like that wants to join the stream. Who is Courtney? Oh, Courtney was just telling the story, and it looks like her boyfriend's on there too. All right, guys, I'm gonna add them on, and I'm gonna jump off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love to everybody.
Oh.
Have a good night's
Hey,
sleep. Make
hey,
sure you guys
you
say
as
your
well.
prayers tonight. Say a prayer for us
Happy
as
hump
well.
day, man. Happy hump day. Happy hump day.
Oh yeah, it's already hump day, bro. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. All right,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
Peace and love, y'all.
Peace out,
Yeah.
bud.
Stick on.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the opportunity.
Stick on.
I'm gonna make advantage of this. I'm gonna start sharing some stuff, you guys.
Fuck.
Sorry. I
Damn, we
look
got
like
quiet.
I'm talking to you right now, but I'm really just finding stuff to share. Sorry.
Hey yo, what's up?
Damn, what's going on? Welcome to the chat.
Thank y'all.
What's going on? Welcome to the
Just
chat.
gonna work.
Thank y'all. Can you see me?
Nah,
No,
Black
Only
it's just a
that-
black square. It's just a black square right now. Rectangle.
Can you see me?
It's a black rectangle.
Nah.
Only that-
Sorry, I'll stop squatting my face here in a few minutes. I got like 3 minutes.
Turn your volume down a little bit too because it's a crazy echo.
Me?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Now we can see you.
Yeah.
Where you joining from?
I'm joining from Port Stephens, Australia, New South Wales.
Wow.
I'm
You're not the.
joining from
That's crazy.
Port
There's a lot of
Stephens,
Australian
New
people
South Wales.
popping.
Yeah, I noticed that. My stream too.
That's crazy. There's a lot of Australian people. I think it's
So
the
how
time.
come
Who's
some
got the echo?
Australians add an R after their O and some of them don't?
Check, check. Is that better? Is the echo gone?
Is that echo gone now?
Yeah, is it gone now?
I don't
You heard
hear
me,
an echo
Courtney?
now. Yeah, I can
Oh,
hear you.
god damn it.
You know what I'm saying? Did you hear what I asked you?
What'd you ask?
Why is it that some
I
Canadians
cannot
add an
hear
R
anybody.
after their O's? Like instead of
What the
saying
hell?
no, they go nerd.
Oh,
No.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
How come some do and some don't? Is that like a regional thing?
It kind of is. But like, let me riddle
Hey,
you
somebody
this.
talk real quick.
In Australia, if someone
Okay.
says
So,
yeah, nah, are they saying yes or no?
yeah, hold on a second.
Or is someone, and if they say nah, yeah,
Okay.
are they saying yes or no?
Well, I don't know about over there, but over here, yeah, nah means no,
Hello?
and nah, yeah means yes.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
about how you say. It's all about how you say your words. You know, like a. You know, like it can either be a question or it can be like an exclamation mark. You know, like holy fuck, that hurt, eh? You know, or like, hey, what are you up
Yeah.
today, eh? You know, like it's how it flows. It's all on how it is said, and same thing. And you know what, Boston, people in Boston are no better. They're no better than Canadians. And then people from North Dakota. You ever seen the movie Fargo? Like,
Nah.
Yeah.
come on. Like they might as well be Canadian. They might as well be Canadian, and then you're sitting there complaining about
Oh,
Canadians.
bro, I
No,
swear to
and then
God.
go to North Dakota, Fargo, and see what they talk like, and then complain
Oh,
about Canadians
you know
and how
whose
they talk.
accents I like listening to? Crab trappers or lobster trappers in like Maine,
Oh,
Massachusetts,
yeah,
out
they
on
got
the
they got that weird
boats.
twang to their voice, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah. That's Maritimers. That's a Maritimers twang. The
Whereas we
fisherman
say, ready?
twang.
I'll say maritime.
Hold up. I can
That's what it
only.
is, maritime.
Maritimers is what we call them in Canada. Maritimers.
Maritime.
Oh yeah, I can't understand what the fuck they're saying most of the time. To tell you the truth,
So
like
you-
seriously.
So
And I'm
wait,
Canadian,
you're Canadian.
and I can't understand what the East Coasters say. So it's like you talking
Where
to
in Canada do you come from?
Oh yeah, you're Australian. Sorry, I'm thinking
Yeah.
a Welsh. You know what Welsh people are talking to talk like? You know what a Welsh
Yeah.
person is like?
Yeah. Where in Canada do you come from?
Right in the middle, dead center.
Which
Right in the
spot?
middle. Manitoba. Manitoba.
Right
Right.
near the beach, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice spot.
It,
Nice spot.
By the
yeah.
way, Courtney, don't
Yeah.
think that you got away with nothing. We definitely heard you the
Hello,
first time.
hello,
Say what
hello.
part of
Mic check,
Canadian
mic
are
check.
you
Can y'all hear
from?
me? Mic
Check,
check.
check. It's good. We can hear you. Looks good. Sounds good to
Well,
me. Everyone else? You can
I'm a
hear
dick
that?
like that. When somebody
I
trips
can't hear
and they think that they got away with it, I'm like,
Antonio
I saw
or
that.
the other person.
Me? Come
No,
speak your mind.
not you.
You can't hear?
I can hear you.
can I reverse my camera? That turns my camera off.
Uh,
Can I do my
It's
back
muted or
camera?
something. Are y'all muted? Antonio, you
I
muted?
want to do my back
Nah, I don't
camera.
think so. Can you hear me?
This is
God
order
damn
my
it.
dog.
hey. You just asked him if he was muted. He answered, and you're like, okay. So is he really muted?
I can't hear him. I can't hear anyone.
Okay, I'm just.
We're
That's so
fucking
funny.
with you. We can hear you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we can all hear you, but he just can't hear Ontario. Sorry.
Bro, I wish Advice Guy would get back on fix this real fast so I can leave.
Okay.
What kind of
Well,
dog
I'm
is
gonna
that?
go have a cigarette because I'm not rolling
Pomeranian,
cigarettes in the house.
Oh,
but
So
that's
he's
a
big.
what
power.
the hell?
Hey, big as
That
fuck.
dog looks like
He's
it
like
wants
a
to eat me.
fox. That
I
dog
want
does
to
not
eat that
want to
dog.
eat
I'm joking.
you.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm white. I promise.
Bro, I'll fucking eat you.
Looks like he already did.
That dog would eat me. I don't do dogs. I'll do cats.
Oh,
I'll
I
walk
can
a
hear you
cat.
off my stream.
Really? I don't think he'd be very good at cats.
Me? Because of dogs?
Really? I don't think he'd be very good at cats.
The echo's back.
Yeah.
I was raised by a Chinese woman. Would you
Well,
think?
you actually, that
Look at
explains
this
a lot.
complexion. Yeah, wouldn't that?
You know, a
Hey,
Chinese woman had a
somebody,
black baby. What did she name it?
try and get tags
What
back
was
on
her
here.
name? Her name was
No,
Lynn.
what did she name the
Someone get
baby?
tags back on here real quick.
I don't know. She was just a nanny. She was just a nanny.
Something
She's like,
wrong.
Oh, so your family was like rich enough to afford a nanny, or was she just like a babysitter?
live-in babysitter. She wasn't a. I'm not rich. My family's not rich. It's just the circumstances, bad divorce, shit like that.
So
My
you
dad
needed
was
someone
working.
to like, yeah.
Yeah, so I had a live-in nanny for like 3 years. But I'm pretty sure my dad was like, "Hey, free pass. I got a free nanny."
Yeah, that's why I got to go to Thailand with my stepdad when
There,
I was 13 and
that was a
14.
long
We
time
had a
ago.
great time. My mum was always pissed off in the hotel, and I'd be like, why? I love this vacation. Free vacation. I didn't mind. I didn't know what was going on in his
Yo, can
head.
anybody get tags on here real quick?
He's gone to
Wait,
bed.
wait. Here, like just post something. 'Cause I got something I just here done. That
All
work?
right, people.
Yeah, you
I gotta
that.
be up at 5, man. I'm about to knock
No,
out.
I need to get him on here
Appreciate
so
you
he
guys.
can
And
join
I
and I
will
can
catch you
leave.
in the next one.
Then
It's Tuesday, man. Sorry. Come
Nice
on.
to meet you, Courtney.
Peace out, man.
It's
Peace out.
Wednesday here.
Well, yeah, it's when we have already went through this multiple times. Yes, it is Wednesday and it is Tuesday sometimes in the world. You know,
I know.
6-7, 6-7. Do you guys have that 6-7 thing in Australia?
bro, just
Yeah, we
wake him up.
do.
Just wake him up right
Yeah,
now. Wake
yeah,
Yeah.
him up
messed
right now.
up. I did that to my niece the other day, and she went all nuts. She was like, "Ah!" Just went crazy. I was like, "Oh shit!" And we were right about to eat. You know, it was
There's
like
no way he
dinner
went to
time.
bed fully because he got off like 2 minutes ago.
Well, he said he had to wake
Just get
up
him
at
on
like
real quick.
6 a.m.
Just real
Fuck, I
quick.
think I just broke a tooth.
Did you actually?
I think
Oh,
so.
here's a fun fact. I still have a baby tooth.
Let me see if I can.
I had an extra tooth in my mouth.
Yeah, I had this is my second set of canines. This is my third set. I had
Yeah,
3
me
sets of
same.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Isn't
Same.
that crazy? I know
Same. It's
they
my
were coming up
canines.
wide. They had to pull those out, and then the other canines dropped down in. Yeah, it was
My
my third set.
my canines, the adult canine, grew perfectly straight down next to the baby canine. And
Oh,
so
okay.
I've got two canines on this side. So I've got a baby canine, an adult canine, and then I just got a
Somebody talk
normal
real quick.
adult canine there.
Check, check.
Nope.
Yeah, my buddy in high school, same thing as you. That's
Yeah.
so crazy, buddy.
I've never met anyone with the same thing. Oh my god.
Who's that person? Nah, they're talking.
Me? Who, me?
You good, Jenner?
Me? The guy with the broken tooth that I'm trying to fidget out of my mouth right now?
Join in where?
Can you afford to pay for healthcare? What's Canadia's healthcare like?
It. What is Canadian healthcare like? We're guinea
Yeah.
pigs. We're a bunch of guinea pigs.
Cause like
We're worse than Australia. Worse than Australia.
a lot of the time
I can only
about
hear you.
Canadian healthcare, but like he has money.
Yeah, money helps
So-
sometimes, but
I can
really,
just mute my phone and I can hear you off. It's just gonna be delayed.
there you go. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for a cigarette because I'm gonna try and crack the rest of this tooth out of my face and have a cigarette at the same time, and then you guys don't have to do it. I know you guys love to see it, but I can't smoke in the house. But this tooth is coming out or something.
I kind of want to see you crack this tooth out of your mouth, though.
I can't close my mouth properly.
Like, can you take your phone or whatever outside? Because this is like. Good night, by the way. Like J Rod, if you're like J Rod, if you're leaving, good night. Like Xander, if you want to talk more, please talk more.
What you
Turn your
talking
camera
about,
on.
J
Yeah,
Bakes?
or would you? Come on, yeah, speak up.
Like I'm still reading in the chat. Like the chat wants you to talk.
I'm actually trying to push a filling back in. This is what I was just doing. I wasn't trying to pull out that chunk of tooth. I was actually trying
Is
to
it
push
back
the
in?
filling back in. It's better. It's not. I'll fall asleep tonight, and it'll probably be gone in the morning. Be like, oh damn, yeah, I'm gonna poop that out tomorrow.
Oh, it's so trippy. I had to go in for emergency surgery once, and I woke up out of emergency surgery, and my front fucking big tooth was chipped, like really fucking chipped.
What,
And
are
I
you in a
wake
car
up.
accident?
No, like I had one of my they thought like my appendix had ruptured, so they took me in for emergency surgery. So that had nothing to do with my teeth whatsoever. But obviously, like they put like a mask and shit on you. I wake up and my fucking front tooth is chipped, like half of the bitch is chipped. And I wake up and I'm all like, my mouth feels really fucking fuzzy, and I've got like cotton mouth at the time. And I'm like, I'm not imagining this. So like half of my front tooth is fake.
Okay, so Canadian healthcare, stuff like that. You'll go in for a surgery and then you'll come out and you'll be like, why is my tooth?
Yeah,
Okay,
never
you go
mind.
in like a gastro
I'm gonna get off
economy
right here
where
because
they put in that. Well, you're just leaving now that you got a fucking voice, and then if you leave now, you can't come back. Sorry.
Like
I'm just
You
saying.
can't be
Sorry, Xander.
re-added. So
You
if you
can't
want to
be
hang around
re-added.
Xander,
Yeah, I
You-
understand that. It's just I can't hear everybody. It's kind of pissing me off right now.
well,
Okay,
we're
then.
happy for you to speak. I'm
Okay,
happy to stop speaking and let you speak for a while, Xander.
leave an extra screen open on the side so you still might have access back in after if you can't get the sound figured out. But the sound is obviously on your side. It's not on our side because we can hear you clearly.
Can you
So-
tell her to mute real fast?
Why? It's not her. It's
Yeah, I know.
nobody.
You two mute real fast.
I
Okay, you
am
want us to
muting
mute? Okay,
in
here.
3,
Ready?
2, 1,
two.
mute.
Okay, go ahead and unmute.
Hey, I've just unmuted.
Perfect. There you go. Perfect timing.
Did that help?
Okay. It didn't work,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna go.
Are you using
What's your
multiple
issue?
cameras?
No.
Have you
Do
Have
you,
you got a
okay, here. Do you have multiple cameras?
Oh, we just
Because
saw
if you
something
have
pop up
multiple
on the
cameras,
screen
it,
then,
yeah.
Xander. Something just popped
I
up
have
on
my
your
front
screen
camera,
then.
my back dual wide camera, my back ultra wide camera, and my back camera.
Okay, then you're having some mistakes here with your audio. One of them is picking up your audio. So either pick one of the cameras that is picking up the audio and stick with that. And you're gonna have to show your face this time. Sorry.
Or I can just go like this.
Yeah, or you could just do that.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is you can push your. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't
I
do
didn't do
that.
that either.
I diddy do that. Goodness
Did
gracious.
who?
Well, do you mind if I go have a cigarette
Yeah, that's fine.
and you can keep up with the chat and stuff like that?
Hey everybody, I'll just be here. I'm stuck in bed today anyway because my dog's unwell, so I've just got to take care of my dog for the rest of the day. So I'm fine to hold this down. Sander, you could have left. Like, can you still come back on? Or did you completely exit out of everything? Like, I could hear you fine before. So, you're all good if you just want to stay in the chat and talk. Who is still here, by the way? Anybody? Or is it just me? The chick just chilling with the dog. Oh, you couldn't hear us. Did you have your YouTube open the same time as you had StreamYard open? Maybe that's why there was a doubling back of audio. Because if you pause the YouTube, yeah, if you had just paused the YouTube and only listened on StreamYard, that would have stopped the double audio. Right. I'm just trying to troubleshoot what happened. But, damn. I don't know. But I could see like your front camera turn on, so that was working. Did you have headphones in or not? Because if you have headphones in, that'll stop like the double feedback happening. Okay, good night. Have a blessed and wonderful night. I will chat with you all later. Whoa. That's a slamming door. Love you. Bye. Have a blessed and wonderful night. I'm sorry you had technical issues, and I really don't know how to fix them, besides from what I've already said. But I hope you have a good night. But again, you're still like welcome to stay here and chat. Like, well, at the moment, it's literally 3:14 p.m. in Australia, where I am. I had to stay in bed with my sick dog all day, who's suffering from poisoning. After a $1,000 vet bill, I spent the past 4 hours crying, stressed, throwing up, really, really, really afraid that my dog might even die. And so I want to do quiet activities in bed where I am sitting here watching my dog sleep, who's right there. He's breathing really, really heavily. His chest does not breathe that hard usually. And so I'm just trying to keep myself sane and from breaking down and crying again, honestly. My dog is my whole entire world. And so at least me being on here and talking to people allows me the outlet to chat and talk about literally anything anyone wants. So for y'all who don't know me, I'm 43. I am 31. My dog Autumn is 11 years old. I live in Port Stephens, New South Wales, Australia. I am a lawyer, so I have a law degree. I also have a history degree. I also am a professional classical musician. I've been to over 20 countries. And I can speak beginner's level in a couple different languages. Well, more than a couple. I also studied overseas in France and in Turkey. So I'm pretty well versed in religion, history, law, society, politics, music. I've got my own opinions about lots of things, but I'm always happy to have debates, discussions about basically anything. I've seen I don't do my own YouTube often. I actually assist running a famous YouTuber's account. So I am usually the tech behind a famous YouTuber's account. So I usually assist Philip Solo's YouTube these days. And he's a famous Canadian YouTuber who got famous about a decade ago for doing food reviews. And he's branched out into music, so I do music. I work on his music shit with him privately. And then when he does live streams, I'll be manning his live streams because he's usually drunk and intoxicated on his live streams. How have you been there? What have you done? I'd love to know your experience and all about you. So can you tell me a little bit about you? That would be fun. I'd love to learn a bit about you. Thank you for talking. Usually we have Evan here who has been running it. After the advice guy leaves, but for some reason Evan's not here, and I think this is my third or fourth live stream I've been on, but this is the first time I've ever appeared on camera. There you go.
Oh, that's horrible. That was fucking worse than this. Sorry.
You're lagging
is-
behind a bit. I can hear your audio lagging.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. I think it's because I had my phone running right next to it.
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay, I'll put that on the ground. And then that person you're talking to there that'll make you uncomfortable, that's me. That you're just talking to. I was just outside having a smoke. That whole person you're just talking to was me. That was me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, tell me about yourself then and answer your own questions then.
Okay, so you're in your 30s, okay? I'm in my 40s.
So I'm 31.
Lived in Manitoba most of my life. I took off to Quebec for a while. Quebec is totally different part of Canada. You know, there's the French side and then the English side.
Yeah.
I went to where no one wanted to go, and I toughed it out. Now I'm back in Manitoba. They call it on our license plates, or like our plaques, it says Friendly Manitoba. Friendly Manitoba, right on our license plates. Like, you can't get any better than that. I had to come back to that. Like, seriously, how can you go wrong with that? It literally says Friendly Manitoba. You go to Quebec, it's like, fuck this, fuck that. Everyone's just angry about anything. It's like, you go to Manitoba, it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I broke a tooth. Whatever. Tomorrow's a
I
new
know
day.
this French guy from Quebec, and honestly, really, 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 really mad guy. Like, he would get pissed off at shit.
That's Quebecois. That's Quebecois for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's Quebecois. That's a totally different part of Canada. It's really like, this is Quebec, okay? It's this little part.
Yeah.
It's very different. Trust me, I lived there for 2 years and I got to feel the abuse. Trust me.
Good night, Tina, by the way. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good night and bless you, Tina. Have a great night. What's your channel? Do you want to link it in the comments?
This is mine already. Hold on, let me check. No, that's not mine. Sorry, I was trying to get some other people's channels out there too that deserve more than mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here, I'll do this. Just give me a second. Do. So
Um,
Australia. Like, what part of Australia do you live in? Like,
um,
northwest, east, south. Are you like south, north,
so you
east,
know
or
where
west in
Sydney
Australia?
is? So you know
Sorry.
where Sydney is?
Yes, I know where Sydney is.
So
Yes, with the
I'm
crazy like art museum thing that they have there,
there's
the
lots
weird
of
shaped
crazy
building.
art muse there's lots of crazy art museums.
And
If you
yeah,
ask me, the craziest art museum in all of Australia is in Tasmania. And they've got
there,
like a
there we go.
wall of
See the.
vaginas for
Okay,
art.
I know that artist too. I seen some of her artwork.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, I was at this like what do you call it, like a thrift shop, and I was like, oh my god, I need to grab this painting. They're like, no, because it looks like a vagina. I was like, you know who that is? I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember her name. Oh, I know her name. Oh my goodness, I just can't think of it right now, but I know who this artist is. And then I should have grabbed it because I could have made like $200. Like, goodness gracious.
Um,
Listen to that little voice in your head. Always listen to that voice.
yeah,
Well,
do it.
unless it tells you to like light things on fire or like kill
The
somebody.
Opera House.
Listen,
Yeah, the
listen to
Opera
that
House.
voice.
Do
The
you know that
Opera
I've
House. Yeah.
performed in the Opera House? I've
Oh
actually
wow.
performed on stage at the Opera House multiple times. The first time I ever performed on stage at the Opera House, I was 11 years old. So
That's
yeah, I can play the
crazy.
trumpet. Like I could bust down my trumpet right now and start playing, but don't know if people want that right now this time.
That's pretty
Um,
crazy.
but yeah, I played at the Sydney Opera House. I worked at Hong Kong Disneyland playing trumpet when I was 15. I did a music tour of China when I was 15. I played at the Great Wall. You wouldn't believe what the fuck's behind Disneyland, like behind the scenes. People always ask me, like, what's behind the scenes at Disneyland? And
Really?
they're
Oh
always
man.
so excited. Like, I think there's a lot of adults who are like Disney adults. I'm not into Disney. Like, I'm not a Disney adult. Like, but people, when they find that out, they're always like, what's backstage at Disneyland? Like, what's all the shit that's backstage? And I'm like, are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? It's a lot of marquee tents. That's all it is. It's just like marquee tents. It's just a whole lot of marquee tents because
That's
Disney
crazy.
doesn't want to pay to put in like permanent buildings for their workers because they want to
Yeah.
use that space possibly to build future rides
A
and
new,
attractions.
future attractions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So they just put in these big portable tents, but then so you've got to like get dressed, get ready, and get changed in front of like 40 other people inside this giant tent. But then you've got generators for the refrigerators inside. So you've got all these refrigerators, you've got fans, there's no air conditioning. But then you've got the generators trying to generate this power. The generators make it so freaking
Yeah.
hot inside of these tents. You're already in Hong Kong, so it's already like 35 degrees plus with the humidity, and then inside these like tents with like 40 to 50 people, and it's just row after row after row after row of tent. It's not glamorous, and the pay is horrible.
Oh,
Like,
I know how it
it's
is. Yeah.
horrible. And like, I was 15 years old, and I was in Hong Kong working by myself without my parents. So to me, it was fucking lit, to be honest. I'm in Hong Kong working without my parents, having a great time. But at the same time, I'm like, the working conditions here are fucked.
Yeah, but yeah, I understand. I've been in stuff like that where you don't realize what's
Mm.
happening until you're older. You know, like holy shit, I was really a part of that. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, and then really you think like,
I'm like, these working conditions are illegal, like in most countries, but Hong Kong, yeah, sure, you can get away with that. Like 15-year-old child labor, yeah, sure. Shove the white girl in a tent with like a bunch of adult males and get her to strip off completely naked in front of them. Nothing wrong with that. Like, okay, but that's just
well,
what I did.
like even with like okay, you're talking about kids being abused and stuff. Like when it comes to like say like Epstein, Canada had their own Epstein too. I think almost every country has their own Epstein. It's not
So
just
who would you say
Epstein.
that's Canada's Epstein? That I'm curious about.
Epstein? Well, you should look into Peter Nygard. He was arrested first
I've
before Epstein was, and
I've
he's a
heard of Peter
Canadian.
Nygard.
Nygard Clothing.
Yeah,
He ran a modeling agency out of Canada, out of New York City, LA, and he was doing stem cell
wasn't he?
research on himself. He was impregnating chicks in the Bahamas and then having them. Yeah, let's not get into that because I don't want to get Buddy cut off.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was doing some crazy stuff with stem cell research, and he's still locked up here in Canada. He's still, and no one's asking him questions. Everyone keeps asking, what about the Epstein files? What about the Epstein files? How about Peter Nygard? He was the exact same. He was the Canadian
So
Epstein. Go ask
I
this guy
just
questions. He's still
I
alive.
just Googled him. He's 85 years old.
Yeah,
He
they're
was
trying to
actually
extradite him
born,
to the United States. Yeah, I know.
yeah,
He was
he was born in
Croatia?
Finland.
No.
Finland. He was born in Helsinki, Finland. I'm
Okay,
looking
there we
at him
go.
right
Yeah,
now online.
yeah.
Yeah. So he was found guilty in Montreal on the 13th of July.
Yeah. No,
Um,
he pleaded guilty to that because he didn't want to go to the United States and face his charges in New York City.
yeah, so he
So
didn't want to have
pleaded
he didn't want
he
to be
didn't want
extradited.
he did to the United States. So he
Yeah.
automatically pleaded guilty to all the charges for those Montreal because he didn't want to go to the United States because they knew they were gonna kill him.
Yeah. So it said that her client made a strategic decision not to
Health
contest the charges based
because
on
of his
his
health
extradition situation.
and his health.
Yeah. So systematically assaulted and trafficked women in the US and Canada over a number of decades.
And he had his own private island in the Bahamas as well. He had his own Epstein Island. Yeah, like figure that out, eh? Oh man, I can send you some links. You want to get into some really crazy stuff? I'll send you some crazy links about this Nygaard guy. And he literally says it straight to people's faces, and no one listened. No one listened. And
Well, see, that's the thing. I'll tell you an interesting fact about me. So, I have a law degree. I work as a lawyer, but my first job in law, I was a criminal prosecutor.
nice.
And so I worked for the government, prosecuting people who had committed really, really fucked up and heinous crimes. Now, the only reason why I quit that job, which I don't mind admitting online, whatsoever, is number one, all of my colleagues said, Courtney, you're really, really fucking good at this job. You should go to a job where you get paid more. And I agreed. So that was number one. Number two, in Australia, at the time when I was working there was the issue of legalizing medical marijuana for people with not terminal illnesses but permanent chronic illnesses. And
assisted suicide, stuff like
so
that.
so for instance, in my case, when I was 23 years old, I had cancer, and I had to have a major organ removed. So, and then since then, I've had a spinal surgery, which left me with permanent spinal damage from L4 on my spine, which is like kind of 3/4 of the way down your back. On my
Did you
right
have
side.
leukemia?
No. So I
Oh,
had
okay. No,
cancer.
okay, that's fine. You don't have to tell me what you had. I was just asking.
People, I don't mind talking about it. So, I had cancer of basically like my uterus and ovarian cancer.
Okay, that's fine.
So I had all of those organs removed. So I was one of the first 100 people in my state to be approved for medical marijuana with a non-terminal illness. But the problem was
You said
under the
non-terminal though. You said non-terminal. That could
yes.
be. So they classified that as a non-terminal illness, is what you're saying?
So yes, because I wasn't in bed dying of it. Because the treatment was
I'm sorry.
working.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So just the way they word things over there though too.
Is
I'm sorry.
ridiculous.
I know I follow a lot of Australian news. That's what I do every Monday to Friday.
Yeah. I think it's great you keep yourself informed about all of these matters. I do it as well. I try to.
I try and stay informed of
Mm.
what's happening around the world, like Australia, Turkey, Istanbul, like China. I try and keep up to date with all of this
So
stuff.
I actually studied at university in Turkey. That was a really interesting experience. Turkey is extremely nationalistic,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
I know.
essentially like a dictatorship. And it becomes more and more of a dictatorship every single year. It is.
Yeah, I hear what's happening out of the UK when it comes to talking about Turkey and stuff, but
I don't
you
know
have
if
to
you
realize
remember there was an
the E.
airport bombing in Turkey maybe like about 10 years ago. If you remember, there was the terrorist bombing at the airport in Istanbul.
Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, they tied him to Turkey or something like that. Yeah, I
I was
remember this
literally
part.
there at
Really?
the airport, yeah. So that
That's
was the day that I flew in to Turkey to start my studies at university. But studying at Turkey was really cool. Like I got to go to World War One Gallipoli sites where all the World War One battles happened. And then I got to do, because this was part of my history degree, because I have 2 degrees. And then I got to go to the ancient site of Troy, which is in
There
Turkey.
you go. There you go. That's what I'm
And
talking about. There you
they've
go.
got
Now
the
you fuck World War One. You want to talk about history? Let's go back to that site of Troy there. You know,
oh
that's history. I love stuff like that.
oh yeah, it's so cool.
There you
So
go.
in Turkey, where the ancient site of Troy is, do you remember the movie Troy that was done like back in 2004? Was
I
like,
don't think I watched that one.
well, they
I,
made a replica of the Trojan horse for
okay,
that
okay. And I've
movie.
seen clips of that. Yeah, I've seen clips
Yeah.
of that. I know what you're
So
talking.
they have that replica. The movie gifted that replica to the people of Turkey. So that replica is visible you can visit it, take photos with it. I've got photos with it. It's
Kind of
really
ironic, eh?
interesting.
They gave it to Turkey. But sorry, I have friends from Turkey too,
Yeah.
so I shouldn't talk shit.
Yeah, and then going around the ancient city of Troy, you can actually see the gate where the Trojan horse went in. That's still there. It's not like the gate's upstanding, but the pathway where it was let in. You can
I know what
still
you're talking
see
about.
that. But it's really, really eerily quiet around there. There's no villages that are right next to it because it's an important archaeological site. And so when you're studying there and you're sort of doing archaeology around there, there's just sunflower fields for like as far as the eye can see, sunflower fields everywhere. And then running all over the ruins of Troy are squirrels. There's squirrels everywhere.
And no trees,
No, not really any trees, no.
and there's just squirrels running around.
Yeah, there's
Normally,
squirrels running around.
You need trees for squirrels.
Well, there's squirrels they're
That's
running
messed
around all
up.
over the rocks and stuff. I guess they're running in like the sunflower fields.
Squirrels or
And then
chipmunks? Are they chipmunks or squirrels?
no, they're
Because
squirrels.
chipmunks are like ground dwelling animals too. So
No, they're
oh
chipmunks.
god,
No, they're
I
not
wanna
chipmunks.
trying to Beetlejuice my friend right now. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. See if he'll pop in here. I did it to him the other day. It's probably like 4 a.m.
So the advice guy is going to bed, CC Legendary.
Like, what is this? The advice guy? Laughy face? Hey, he went to bed. He went to bed. He needed to go have a siesta.
But I'm pretty good at giving advice. You know, I get paid to give legal advice to people.
Well, like I do a news thing. It's a half an hour a day from 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time, Canadian. I've been looking for somebody who wants to, if I want to make it a half hour, like longer than a half hour, if there's news you want to talk about in the world, there's an opportunity on my channel to do that. So you said you got into politics and everything and stuff like that. So you know, there's an opportunity.
So my uncle was actually in the federal parliament of Australia. He was the Minister for Education, Science and Health for a while. So, you know,
Good background.
I know a bit. I'm not dumb by any means.
Do you keep up with the news? Do you keep up with politics?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I
Well,
keep up with the news enough to know that your former Prime Minister is dating Katy Perry, which I think is one of the most dumbest things to come from Canadian politics in such a long time.
Well, and then you know what's sad is we
Justin
had
Trudeau
him.
is like
We had that retard for a full term, which is the worst part. I'm sorry.
Didn't he get re-elected as well? He got
No, he
re-elected
didn't.
too.
No, he got re-elected one time.
Yeah,
he did
he
2
did.
terms. So
Yeah, he did.
he did his full
see?
term. Carney took
So,
over
yeah.
after him. Carney used to run the Bank of England.
Yeah.
That's funny, and then his connections to BlackRock, not Blackwater, but BlackRock. He has major ties to BlackRock. If you go digging deep enough, major investment firm BlackRock.
I know who. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got major ties to shit like that.
Have you linked your channel below?
Well, here. Do you have access to the private chat still?
Oh.
Here,
Yeah, can you put your
private chat? There you go. This should be in there. Tell me if that works, because last time we were having problems with the private chat. You can
Where
find
the
put in the comments. And I think it's because I don't have a wrench. I think that could be another issue.
what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like copy it. Oh wait, I think I found it. No, it keeps telling me an error. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna copy
it
it.
might. Yeah, just copy it and then link
I'm
it
just
after.
gonna copy your and I'll just leave it after and go back to it. I've got it.
But take a look at that. If you're like interested in doing news and stuff, I'm willing to like somebody to fill in for like I don't know if you want to do 15 minutes, like 10 minutes, like as long
Yeah,
as you
I'd be
want to do.
happy to do that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I start writing like first thing in the morning. So like I don't write what I see what just happened. I start writing first thing in the morning, like news that's coming up, like proper. But I don't know what my links are like compared to yours. I know you're in Australia, and it's hard for me to get an Australian perspective of what's happening in the world, and I'd love to have an Australian perspective. You know what I mean? Because like people don't think about you guys, and to have a perspective coming from your side, and then news coming from your side would be uh, interesting. Like seriously, like because nobody hears that. Like
I think
I'd like to.
Australia, the
Australia doesn't have a
country,
voice.
Australia is an incredibly wealthy and powerful country because
It's very restricted.
we're allied with the UK, but we're also allied with America. We're also allied with Canada because Canada is still part of the Commonwealth, which is that
Yeah,
UK tie still there, well, part of
yeah,
Canada.
that's just
The
Canada's a part of Australia. Don't say that out loud. Don't
yeah,
let the Americans know about this yet. Don't tell them. You're gonna start a fight. You're gonna start a fight between
um,
America and us.
and then I'm thinking I might be able to help you. Um, I on and off am involved with a Canadian YouTuber. Don't
Uh,
know
I've
if
I've been through the ringer when it comes to YouTube. I used to be on a lot of actually. I used to be on Beer for Breakfast morning show. I've done other YouTube shows, but this is my specific channel. I was on other
I'm
people's channels and
I'm wondering if um my friend would want to feature on your YouTube. Would you want that as a
100%
feature?
like
Um,
I've interviewed Breakfast Cereal before. Mac
yeah.
from old Mac from down in the States, bunch of YouTubers. Breakfast Cereal, he does like serial killer stuff and stuff like that.
I know
I've
who you're talking
interviewed
about.
people.
Okay, that's sick.
Yeah.
Do you know Philip Solo?
No, you just let me refresh myself.
Just
Here, in the private chat, can you send me a link? Because I know when I have people look at my channel is not what supposed to be there either.
I've sent you my Instagram and my Snapchat.
Okay, Instagram I can do. Okay. Ooh,
So I've
nice
already
copy.
sent that in the chat.
Yeah, I got it. Here, I'll do
Yep.
this. Oh my god, I should have closed all this stuff before I did this.
Because I can't give Philip a call now, but I could give him a little call later and ask. If you just Google his name,
Oh,
this
I'm sitting
might
here doing
show you who I'm talking about. So check out that guy's name and see if you know who that is. He's
Yeah,
actually
that's what
pretty
I
well
love.
educated. At the moment, he loves talking about immigration in Canada. That's one of the really big topics he likes talking about currently. So if you would like someone to come on and talk about immigration in Canada, he would be a great guest to have on to talk about immigration in Canada.
No, really, you work with this guy?
Yeah, I do.
I didn't realize he was Canadian, actually. That's kind of
Oh
funny.
yeah, he's Canadian. So he originally comes from Alberta. His parents live in Alberta. Currently he's on a road trip though. So he's traveling from Edmonton. He's gonna be staying in Vancouver for a while. So he's just traveling down at the moment. He's traveling through Canada at the moment.
No,
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about now. No, I
Yeah,
needed to
yeah.
put face to the name.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm bad with names.
No, that's
And
all good.
what's worse is I don't tell people my name. I just be like, hi, and I just shake their hand and they're like, oh, what the fuck was that guy's name? I was like, I don't know, he just walked away.
Okay, well
I'm
let's do
Robin.
it. Okay. Well, hi,
I'm
I'm
Robin.
Courtney 3.
I'm Robin.
Lovely to meet you.
Robin. Yeah, like Robin Redbreast, like a bird.
Yeah, I get it. People think
Yeah.
my last name is fake, free, and I'm like, and I always have to be like, buy, as in like, buy one get one free. That's how I have to explain my name to strangers. I'm like, buy one get one free. People think it's fake, and I'm like, or I've had people message me on like Instagram and be like, so what's free? What part of your content do you do for free? Like,
Oh
do
boy.
you do like, what videos can you send me for free? And what do I have to pay for? And I'm like, I don't do that. I'm not that sort of person.
Or even say
Sorry.
like Facebook Marketplace, you say something's free and they're like, okay, what does it actually cost? What does it actually cost me? It's like it's free.
It actually
Just come and
costs.
get it.
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah,
Just
like,
come and get it. It's like no. But how much does it cost? It's
yeah,
free, dumbass. Here's the
I
address.
know.
Come and get it. Oh my god.
It's free. So yeah,
This
so
world,
that
this world has
guy,
gone upside down.
so that guy whose name I gave you,
Yeah.
I work on his current YouTube with him behind the scenes. And then he's gonna come stay at my place in Australia during the Canadian winter.
Deadly.
So he'll be
You
staying
guys
at
aren't
my
allowed to smoke marijuana. Oh, you have legal, like you have to have medicinal marijuana.
So
You can't go to a
I
dispensary, right?
no,
That
we
might be
don't
an
have
issue.
like dispensaries here. So the way that I have it in an oil, like a
Oh,
CBD THC oil. Like I can show it to you. I presume no one's gonna kill me if I show it. Like it's like a
oh, I use like distillate. Yeah, like a distillate. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, like that. Yeah. It's just like I'll get like sharp stabbing pain in my leg or in my back or in my stomach. And it'll just suck. So if you want, I can ask Philip to come on your YouTube sometime and do a segment with you when he's got time. He usually does YouTube lives.
Yeah, I know exactly who he is.
Yeah.
You don't need to explain me anymore. I know exactly who he is. I don't know. Some of
Okay.
his stuff I agree with. Some of his stuff I don't agree with. But that's how the world works.
I
You know,
think
like
he would
we
be
don't
an
all.
interesting guest
Yeah,
to
like
discuss
we
things
don't.
with. That's why I think
Yeah,
he'd be.
I know
Yeah.
some of the things I talk about, a lot of people are gonna disagree with too. But that's just life. People will disagree and not agree. But as long as we all get along, that's the whole point here.
I think because like I went to university and you have a lot of like academic conversations at university and you meet people, especially in history, like people are like, well, I think, this event started, like World War One broke out because of this or this, or like, the Turkish Empire fractured because of this and this. And then you could say, well, I think this was more of a bigger impact than this. And someone will say, well, I think this was a bigger impact than this. And you learn to back up what you're saying with your own knowledge and facts, and they back it up with their own knowledge and facts. And
Yeah.
you can respect that you're both coming from a
Their
place
point of view,
of,
their
yeah,
point
you
of
can,
views.
yeah. So I
Yeah, I
think
know.
it's always healthy to have discussions, even if you don't
Agree with each
agree,
other.
you
Exactly.
can still learn to respect
Like,
someone's
we're not sitting
opinion.
here yelling at each other right now. We're sitting here talking
No,
calmly about something. And this is how it should be. Like, do you
yeah,
have legions in Australia? Or army navies?
yes, we do.
Legions, army. Okay,
We
so
don't have
like
legions. We don't call them legions, but yes, we do.
what do you call them in
Um,
Australia?
just the armed
There's
forces.
really? Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I thought it was
Um,
kind of like a thing across the world because I asked some
no.
people that and they're like, oh yeah, we have like either Army,
Legions.
Navy, or
Legions is actually more of
Legions.
a French term.
Well, the Legion is
Legions is a French derived term. That
well,
originally is a French term
the
that's
Legion
come into
started
England.
after World War II, so really there's
Yeah.
Army, Navy beforehand because Army, Navy there was no aircraft. Blah blah blah. So you have the Army Navy first, and then you have the Legion, and there's always this like fight between the Army Navy, who's better. But to tell you the truth, Legion's way better. They have way better people, way better stories, and
You
they
have
aren't
like
sitting there complaining about the Legion. I'm sorry, it's funny how things work. I love
you
going to
have
Legion. Good stories.
special forces.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, a
tell you
couple
actually
special
something.
forces guys who hang out there all the time. I love listening to them. You just be a
Yeah.
fly on the wall. So
Do you
good.
want to know? I'll tell you something really interesting about the area that I live in. So the Australian Air Force, their main base is only about 25 minutes from my house here. And so I hear their fighter jets over the top of my house a lot of the time practicing flying routes. So
Yeah.
you'll hear fighter jets all around. And so it's the RAF base.
Certain times of the year, yeah, you hear
Yeah,
like it gets
and
worse. There's a
it's
military base like 100 kilometers away from me, and we
yeah,
can still hear the bombings, and you can still see the flares in the ground, like
yeah,
they drop from the ground, yeah, or from the planes. It's pretty
yeah.
crazy.
I'll tell you a really, really bad thing that happened here. So the government about 20 to 30 years ago at the Air Force base here,
Can you
they
hold that
you
for a second while I grab a cigarette? Hold your thought. Sorry, I hate doing this to people. I hate telling you. Sorry, just hold your thought for a second. Let me grab a cigarette, okay?
no, it's all good. I have a friend who's like this anyway. Is anyone else still here in the
Sure.
chat? Anyone? Please.
Oh shit. Sorry, I hate doing that to people. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Me as a Canadian, I'm sitting here saying sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I got my smoke.
Did you actually
Continue.
just have an earthquake? Jay
What?
Biggs, you had an earthquake. Holy shit. What was it on the Richter
Where?
scale?
Yeah, where about? Oh shit! I gotta switch that.
Which part of New Zealand are you located in? North or South Island?
Okay, check this out. 5.9. It's not letting me in. 5.9.
Oh, 5.9.
Wow.
Damn. Are you okay? Is your
I'm
family
glad.
and your property and your house okay?
Yeah. Is everything in your house okay?
From Auckland.
A
You're in
Duckland
Auckland.
from
Oh yeah, I remember asking you whereabouts in Auckland you were. Yeah, I've been. Yeah, you're all good.
whereabouts is that? I don't know this place. Could you explain it to me?
Auckland in New Zealand is essentially
Oh, okay. It's part
like
of New
this.
Zealand.
Yeah,
Sorry, I put
it's
the puzzle
it's
pieces together.
basically
I know
like
now.
the Sydney of New Zealand.
Yeah, I know now. I just needed a reminder.
Yeah, I much prefer Auckland to Wellington. Just saying.
Oh, there's a Canadian flag right on one of his. Oh, yeah, he's. And then he put CB. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about. I definitely know who you're talking about. Your YouTuber guy there.
Yeah. So I've got like his private contact details and everything. Like, it literally, he was messaging me this morning while I was on the way to taking my dog to the vets. And I'm like, I'm taking my dog to the vets. I can't talk right now. Let me go back to the messages. I was like, wait, let me go back to what he was saying. He was like, I was like, um, he was talking about, so he has an OnlyFans account, which I don't run. I just do the YouTube stuff. And he was talking to me about his OnlyFans account. I'm literally reading this from my Snapchat, by the way. And then he's like, hope you've been well. What are you doing today? And I'm like, how's your road trip going? And I'm like, things are okay. I'm taking my dog to the vet, so I'm kind of worried about that. And then he said, your dog looked so happy on your story that you just posted. And he's like, the road trip's going very smooth, thanks. And then he's like, fair enough, you're very successful. And I'm like, um, things went downhill overnight, and now I'm at the emergency vet. This is the most pain my dog's ever been in. Um,
Your
and then
dog's
he was,
okay, right?
um, yes and no. Like, my
Is
dog
your dog
pooped. I
diabetic?
turned my, so I'm not really sure what happened to my dog per se. So we think maybe the neighbor's kids threw rat poison into the backyard.
Or they were
And
poisoning the rats and the dog ate a rat.
the dog ate the rat poison or the rat, and came in contact with it.
That happens a lot here too.
And so
People
because my
don't think about
dog's
other people's pets. They
because
poison. They
my
think they're
dog's
poisoning
little,
these.
yeah, they don't realize the impact it has. And like
Yeah, it happens a lot up here too. Same shit, different time.
my dog, the way I value dogs and humans, I do value dogs above
Dogs
humans.
more than humans. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. I'm the same way.
I wouldn't be alive today if I didn't have to keep going on for my dog. Like, my dog has gotten through me through like the worst moments of my life. Like, he's truly an amazing dog. And so I've spent over $1,000 at the vets.
Yeah.
And so I'm just spending the whole day in bed with my dog to keep him calm. But this is the most pain he has ever been in. If you touch him, he yelps. He couldn't sleep properly. He was like, he couldn't move. He couldn't get up to drink water. He couldn't function at all. and he was in
I would-
so much pain. He was in so much pain.
I would-
And me watching him in that amount of pain, it was like I started having a panic attack while I was at the vets, and I was like, this is too difficult. I'll flip my camera to him. There we go. There's Autumn. So he's a really, really, really well-trained dog. He can do so many tricks. He's also trained as an emotional support dog. But he's been breathing extra heavy. Like his chest is
Ooh.
just.
Shit, I didn't mean to put that in full chat, did I? Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Oops.
What did you put in the chat?
Well, even Andy Boom Shockwave, that's fine. That's kosher. But this one, I did not want to put in live chat in the private chat. That's what I used to be on live. Used to be part of this Beer for Breakfast morning show. I'd be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do this Beer for Breakfast.
Would you want to put it in the private chat then?
Yeah, I put it in the private chat there. That might be the link, but he's deleted everything off of there since we did that for like 6 months, and he deleted everything. He has like 300. Hold on a second, let me see how many subs he has. Fuck off. Okay. Sorry, no audio. Holy fuck. Wow. He took a major dive. He used to have 380,000 subscribers. Now he
And
just
now what's he
dumped
got?
down to 939.
Wow.
Wow. How the world fucking changes, eh? Wow.
Oh.
I never would have noticed that until I was talking to you right now and trying to send you links to what
I wonder why did he fall off like that? Why?
People change. Just people change. You know, people, like it's just life changes. Things happen. It's weird. I know a lot of Wheel Burner Express. There's another one I should look up. And then Mudslinger gets 1,000 subscribers, disappears. I called him the other day, and he's like, "Holy fuck, man, what the fuck's going on?" And I was like, "I'm calling you to figure out what the fuck's going on. You get 1,000 subscribers, and you disappear, and everyone's thinking that you're dead." He's like, "No, I'm doing good. Everything's just life changes." It's like, yeah, okay, but let everyone know what's happening. Like, yeah, you had a channel, you got that 1,000 subs, and then you just disappeared. What the fuck, man? Like,
Well, a similar thing.
It's just that's life. That's life, and I totally understand where they're coming from, too.
A similar thing kind of happened to me. Like, I had a really successful Instagram with like 30,000 subscribers in 2022. And then, because I was doing modeling on the side and stuff, but then I deleted it all for my mental health.
Start at
and
zero,
then-
yeah. Start at
and
zero
then-
sometimes.
So, well, my YouTube right now, I relaunched my YouTube. So this YouTube, I literally, my count now that I have right now, I have 1 sub. That's it. I have 1 sub.
I tried relaunching mine, but I realized the community I have right now is not worth throwing away to a new. Like, the community I have they're
Yeah.
super supportive, and to sit there and
That's
start a new
excellent.
channel. But yeah, it's great.
That's really commendable that you have an audience that you've had over time, you've built up that audience, and that they still want to stay there for you, and that you
Like,
still want to stay there for them.
yeah, well,
That's
some of these
really
people
good.
I've known them for
Yeah.
over 7 years. Like some of these people I've met face to face, and that's another thing when it comes to the
Yeah.
YouTube community, meeting somebody face to face and be like, wow, this is what you're really like. You are the same person. You know, some people are playing a game, blah blah blah. And that's the first thing people
It's
say
too
about me. It's like, wow,
exhausting to
you
play a game
game
and not be yourself.
health,
I
exactly.
think
Exactly. Like, wow.
authenticity is one of the best things to watch online. If you're your authentic self, you can get further, and people will value you truly as yourself. Authenticity these days, it might not get you the
No,
instant
it's not
virality.
it,
It's not going to get
exactly.
you virality, but it's going to build you a community that's based in authenticity and finding like people who are like
Yeah,
yourself, who want to watch your
solid base.
content, and you'll have a devoted fan base who engage with you, as opposed to just pumping out virality trends, that sort of content, when it's just trash garbage and you
Yeah.
haven't you can tell who's real and who's not real, and a lot of the time it's oversaturated really on YouTube these days with people who are just trying to make it viral for 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, it's like
And
I'm not
then
about being viral. I've been here since 2013, and you know what?
yeah,
I haven't cracked 1,000 subs, and I'm still finding that niche. And you know what? I found what I want to do. I'm just gonna keep
yeah.
doing it, whether people like it or not. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm
And
doing.
what would you say is the main core of your channel that you want to focus on, that you want to do?
Just letting people know what like real news, the real news. Like fuck this Epstein shit, fuck all this drama bullshit. I want to be talking about like where radium is going, you know, where nuclear power is going, where what Germany is doing about saving their green energy because they keep talking about green energy, you know, stuff like that. You know, like really want to start getting into stuff like real talk because they keep talking about like, oh, like right now with Ukraine and what's happening in the Middle East. So now they're taking like natural gas and oil from Russia, and now it's sanction free. Now it's sanction free. It's like, okay, what happened to all these sanctions? It's because of this fucking war Trump started. Now you guys are buying Russian oil, and what's the point of this? Now we're gonna go after China because you can't be mad at Russia for their oil. It's fucked up. It's just completely fucked up. Shit like that. Oh no, sorry. That's not what I talk about. Sorry. That's not what I talk about on my news. What I talk about in my news is like real things. Like kind of like what's happening with Australia and the nuclear sub deal. They aren't your subs. They're not going to be your subs. There's a thing right there.
They're
That's
just
things
going to
we
be
should be
stationed
talking.
here.
Yeah,
So
well, they're going
I
to be
think I would,
controlled
yeah,
by the British and the Americans. They're
exactly.
not your subs, and you guys are paying for them. Like think about that.
I think that I could probably actually provide pretty interesting perspectives.
Stuff
For
like I'd like to hear
instance,
your side because nobody's hearing
you're,
from your side. It's
you're
just
talking about, say, going back to a point you made earlier, you were talking about, say, like green electricity, alternative forms of electricity, and those sort of things. In Australia, we have the Hydro Mountain scheme, the Snowy Hydro Mountain scheme. There's that's been
did
developed
you
since the 1940s, but they've now done a 2.0 of that. And no one is talking about that yet. The Australian government has pumped in over $300 million into it, but no one is talking about how essentially we had a failed green energy hydro scheme trying to create electricity, and now it failed. So then instead of going, oh, we failed doing this, they then pumped more money into it to try to do it. And they've literally classified it as the Snowy Mountains Hydro Scheme 2.0. They're just pumping more money into something that didn't work in the first place, just to try to say that we
It's
are
okay.
trying to
Yeah.
create any energy alternatives in Australia, but we're not. And companies who in Australia, you get tax write-offs. So if your company, say, has
Invest
solar
into that,
panels,
you get a tax
you
rate.
get tax write-off. Any company that has greener energy, and then the Australian government, and sadly my elderly stepfather was a victim of this. There was this scheme put in by the Australian government about 10 years ago that was,
they
if you
give you a
put
percentage.
solar
Yeah.
panels installed on the top of your house, you had to pay for the installation of those solar panels yourself, but they'll give you a percentage off in your electricity bill. So over time, in theory, you're meant
Never
to
happened.
save money. But in actual fact, the majority of people just ended up with solar panels on the top of their house that ended up costing them, I think it cost my stepfather about $25,000 to install solar panels on the roof of his house.
$30,000. Yeah, about Canadian is about the same price too.
Yeah.
About 25, 30. They did the same scam up here too. Here in Canada,
And
they did the same scam.
this is an elderly man in his 70s who did this, and he thought it was going to make his electricity bill almost nothing from the solar panels. It actually increased his electricity bill because he's having to pay off the solar panels, and then he's also having to pay for normal electricity. And he died in debt because of those solar panels. And his story is not unique. There's been thousands of Australians who have come out, even on Australian television. We have one of those sort of like consumer complaint TV shows called A Current Affair. It's called A Current Affair in Australia. So there were multiple people who went on complaining about that. There's so many schemes like that, but these days so many businesses will get a tax write-off if they use any form of green electricity from any alternative source.
But even these companies that are getting these tax write-offs aren't beneficial to the company at the end of the day. You know how much money you'd have to invest to make that tax benefit viable? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's another thing. When people say tax benefit, it's not a benefit by any means.
No.
You have to spend money to be able to get that tax benefit. And this is what people get wrong a lot of times.
The majority of companies who are wanting to claim these larger tax write-offs are big companies who already pay. They pay the least tax possible. I remember. Yeah, I'll tell you about a legal case I worked on a couple of years ago.
Is this kosher to talk about?
So legally, I'm able to talk about any case I wish that I've worked on or any case I've ever come across, as long as I don't mention specific names, details, that sort of stuff. As long as I don't name specific businesses or anything. You're gay. Yeah. Congratulations. We love you gays. So basically, there was this case where there was this business in Sydney, and they were an employment agency, and basically the owner of this employment agency was fudging what they were making back on tax,
Cooking
and
the books.
basically, and it was hilarious how they got caught. So basically, they stole $17 million directly from their company, and they got found out and obviously punished. But if they had just stolen, they stole 17 million. But if they had just stolen, I think it was like 14 million, they wouldn't have been found out. But because they became extra
They got a
greedy,
little greedy. Yeah, that's what gets you caught, eh?
yeah, they could have gotten away with 14 million. And just because they wanted a little few $1,000s extra, that's what tipped off. That's what got them red flagged. And I'm thinking, and I took a look and I realized that they were fudging the books when they wanted
I'm
me
sorry.
to do legal work for them. And
You gotta
I
watch
said,
the
I don't
chat
want them.
here for a second. You have to watch the chat here for a second. Sorry, Tash. Sorry, yeah, you're gay. Hey, we got you, bud. It's okay. What do you want to talk about? What do you want
That's
to talk
why
about?
I said.
I'm
That's why I
sorry.
said. That's why I said we love the gays. I wasn't saying that out of nowhere. I was saying that to Tash. I was saying we love the gays.
Oh shit.
How you doing, Tash?
Yeah, you okay? You don't have to do everything in caps now. You can do it in just regular letters.
Or caps, whatever you want. Whatever makes
All
you
cap,
feel more gay in the head.
whatever you want to do. If you want to do caps, that's all good, man.
Whatever makes you feel more gay.
Oh. Evan's not here, eh? Just
No, once we don't have Evan.
yeah, I know. I wanted Evan on here before we left, before he left there, but it is what it is. But that's so funny. He should start wrestling. He should start wrestling from water polo to wrestling. Yeah.
Well, I
That
said that Evan should focus on a summer sport and then a winter sport. That way you can do a sport in both time periods as opposed to like focusing on a summer sport. And then I was really good at tennis. If you're left-handed, do tennis. If you're right-handed, don't bother. Left-handed players in tennis have advantages.
I did judo. That's what I stuck into, was judo. And I did that all year. That's the thing. Normally it's like just like a winter sport. No, I did that all year.
I love MMA. I love the UFC. I love the UFC.
I'm too old for that shit anymore. I was in nationals and stuff for judo, and now looking back, no, I don't even want to punch anybody in the face anymore.
What sort of hay do you love, Tash?
Leave everything. Oh, fuck, I can't change anything here.
I actually had pet rabbits, Tash. So, like, I like hay.
Hey.
I don't have kids. And it's actually 4:21 p.m. where I'm located, in Australia.
PM.
So I don't. Yeah, PM.
It's
so
12:40.
It's literally the afternoon for me, and I can't go to sleep because I've got a sick dog who I have to take to the vets, and so I'm on the bed with him. This is the worst my dog has ever been. This is the most pain he's ever been in. So I am just gonna have to sit up all the time.
Check if he's breathing.
Basically.
Yeah, I do that to the wife every once in a while. Make sure she's breathing before I get into bed. I don't want to crawl into bed with a dead corpse. I'm sorry.
Are you married?
No, the wife. The wife. Notice I didn't say my wife. I said the wife. She was married. She has kids. I don't have kids. But I've been together with her for like 6 years, so she's good. This is why I call her the wife.
So
She's not my
your
wife.
so your partner is married to someone else?
No, she was married to somebody else.
Oh, she was married to someone else, and she has
The-
kids.
Yeah, so hence
And-
the wife.
Okay,
Did
and
you see the play on words now?
yeah, I get it. Yeah,
Not my wife. Yeah, the wife.
and you live together full time?
Yep.
And you help take care of her kids and everything like that, and it's going good?
No, her kids are all grown up. Her
Oh,
kids are
okay.
all like I said, I'm 42 years old. The wife's kids are all grown up and everything. They do their own thing. One kid was a
I have-
football player there for a bit.
Oh,
Football,
wow.
like pigskin, like
Yeah,
like hitting each other football.
Yeah, like NFL football.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
Yeah,
best way
yeah.
to describe it.
Yeah, I know the NFL football.
We call it CFL in Canada. Canadian football.
CFL.
Yeah.
Oh,
CFL.
okay. Is that any different from American football, or is it
Oh, it's
exactly the same?
way different. Way different. It's still football, but the rules are way different. And then there's only like what 12 teams in Canada, so it's kind of like, who are you gonna bet for? It's like,
Or is
there's
it
only
like
12 teams. It's a 12-1 bet. It's a 12-1 bet. It's so like.
It's not like the NRL in Australia, is it?
No, totally different. Totally different.
What?
Way
Just so
different.
you know,
I know exactly.
My phone's on 3% battery, so if I die and go, that's
Well,
why.
plug your phone in. Put a charger on. Put a charger on. Come on, you
have
can't
the
leave right now.
charger on.
Come on. Oh, I know it eats when you're doing lives.
I know.
Oh.
I'll sit.
Even
Maybe I can-
my laptop is like showing
I
like negative
touch your phone?
bars.
Can I?
Come on. You have a speed charger?
I've got my phone's on 3%.
Come on,
and
speed charger,
I've still
hurry.
got the charger in.
Come on. It's like Pac-Man. Come on. Plug it in.
Can you do
Plug
it?
it in. Hurry hard.
That's
Hurry
not.
hard. We're curling here in Canada. Hurry hard.
Oh yeah, curling is such an interesting sport.
Curling? I still can't figure it out. Those rocks are
Don't
heavy.
you just have to just scrape the ice and stuff
It's
and
like
kind of
well,
polish
yeah,
it?
there's salt on the ice. So when that's
Oh.
why they're scraping it, is because the salt affects the way the stone curls. That's why they call it a curl. That's the only thing I
Oh.
know. I tried curling before. Yeah, those rocks are too heavy for me. Sorry, I'm a pussy. I'm too old to be picking up rocks anymore. I'm not a rock farmer.
Tag went to sleep at least a couple of hours ago because he has to be up at 6 a.m. So that's why he's not here anymore.
Sexy. Oh, there we go. Getting corny. Please hurry. What are you curling? You want me to keep curling? I want me to start throwing
Sorry,
rocks?
guys. That's my dog screaming out in pain. If you could hear that.
Oh, that's funny. I heard that a little bit.
Oh, sweetie,
Thought that was
it's
your
okay.
stomach at first.
No, that's my dog. He's been doing this for over 24 hours, and I've been so worried about him. Just please let him stop touching
Sorry.
him.
I'm gonna do a George Carlin saying here. Life is a series of dogs. George Carlin, famous comedian. Life is a series of dogs. Yeah. Sorry. I lived on a farm, so when it comes to animals having to do their time, I've actually had to do it myself. So if I see unemotional when it comes to 6 animals and stuff like that, I'm sorry, because I've actually had to put animals to sleep myself. So
I have too, actually, when I was younger. I lived in the country with my family, yeah. What animals have you had to do that to, and have you done that?
Cats are the worst. Cats are the worst. putting to sleep.
Oh,
Like it
I
doesn't
ha-
matter. Doesn't matter how you put them to sleep,
I
whether
had
you
to
shoot
put a
them or
cat
like
down on
it.
Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty tough too.
Oh,
I gave up my mom on
please.
Christmas Day.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she disappeared when I was 7 and then came back when I was 9 years old on Christmas Day. Like she was a Christmas fucking present. And then I was like, what? What, you think this is a
She
fucking
probably
Christmas present? This is the
she
worst
probably
thing that
thinks
ever
her
fucking happened to me.
present is a present.
Yeah, present, yeah, that was
think you've
brutal. It
done
fucking
well in spite of her, not because of her.
yeah, it was pretty fucked
Um,
up. So
but
that was the
I
worst.
might
I
have to
haven't had a Christmas present, or I haven't had a Christmas or a birthday since I was like 9 years old, and I'm 42
When's your
years old. It's
birthday?
funny, January.
What date?
I'm an asp. I'm a spear. I'm on January 20th, so I'm either a Capricorn or I'm Aquarius. So yeah,
I'm on the
figure that one
14th
out
of
too.
January.
Oh, that's the same as my cousin Jarek, which is funny. He's in Colombia right now.
Oh, Colombia's
That's kind
fucking
of cool.
sick.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's having a good time right now.
I'm gonna have to go because my dog's really suffering.
Yeah, and then peace to you, and then I don't know.
Thank you, but I'll give
Good
your
luck.
channel a follow. But feel free if you want to shoot me a message on like Instagram as well or something and chat to me.
I have it
You
there.
can do that. And I've copied the links that you've sent me. So thank you everyone. In the
Peace.
chat.
Love you lots, and then best be with you with your dog. I don't know how to say
Thank
something to
you.
that. I'm sorry.
I know.
I really I sound like an asshole when it comes to stuff like this. I
No,
don't have
it's
empathy with.
It's a
I've
difficult
cried
thing
way
to
too much.
understand.
Yeah, I know. It
No,
is
I
very
get that
difficult
you've
to
dealt
understand.
with I get the vibe that you've dealt with a lot of shit in your life and overcome a lot of shit in your life. I get that
Yeah.
vibe.
Empathy is
And
very
I
hard to
think
get from me.
I think I can get empathy out of anyone if I form a relationship or a friendship with them or an understanding, especially if they
Touche.
understand me.
Touche. Touche. There you go. There you go. Touche.
So,
Touche. But you gotta take off, go look after your dog, and
yeah, peace.
best be with you.
So,
That's all I can say is best be
you.
with you.
My blessings
And-
and love, everyone. Thank you, everyone,
And
for allowing me to stay on
Be
and
nice
chat.
to everyone. Be nice to everyone, whether they hate you or not. Be nice to everyone. Trust me.
Do you want to
One day
know
it's gonna-
something? Do you want to know something? I love being nice to people, especially if they're mean to me. So that way I can look back and be like, I treated you so fucking well and you treated me like shit. So it makes you look even worse. That is kind of, yeah.
Fuck yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I do. Fuck,
yeah.
I love you already. You're fucking awesome. We should do a collab. But like I said, if you want to do some news, and you don't have to fill in every day. If you want to just fill in like one day a week, that's cool. Get your piece out. I'd love to hear what's going on
1 or
your
2
side of the
days a
world.
week would be sick, yeah. And I think giving another perspective. And then I might be able to get my friend to feature on too and join your channel and do a
100%.
little segment at one point as well. And that way maybe you could get some crossover subs that he has. And that might work out well for your channel.
Trust, I've been in the YouTube game a long
like,
time. I'm not about
I know you're not concerned with subs, but at the same time,
good
if
community
the quality
is
of
what
your
I'm about.
content is what you're looking for, I think some of his fan base his community does really enjoy having debates too. So I think there would be some crossover there, which I think would go well, especially seeing as it's a majority Canadian fan base too. So I think a good crossover would be good there too.
I'm not looking for handouts or anything. I just
I'm just saying that, like,
yeah,
no, like
100%.
I think like I fuck with you. I think he'd fuck with you. Like I'm happy to do like segments a couple times a week, to be honest. So that would be fine with me. And I think it would give like an interesting perspective to stuff. And I think also like as I'm a female as well, that might give another like
Exactly.
additional
That's another
perspective.
thing too. The
Yeah.
female
So
perspective
yeah.
too. I feel like I'm
So
one-sided, not having like something
yeah.
else. It makes me feel one-sided, and that's just me being negative on myself.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I think you're
but
too negative on yourself, but anyway.
yeah,
Okay.
but
I have to go. Peace and love to everyone. Bye. Bye.
so I'm gonna be here all by myself. So welcome everyone. Wow, now I start to sweat. And then, so what's up? Tell them stories or something. I don't know. What kind of story you want to hear? Good story? Bad story? I got lots of stories. I had to go plug in here soon, but I'm gonna have a cigarette. Whew, actually, I got this wicked anxiety coming over me right now. Want to talk about a story? Let's talk about the anxiety. I'm here by myself, and yeah, I got some, yeah, kind of scary story. Okay, you ever heard of a chupacabra? You know what a chupacabra is? Like a dog, but like a really ugly looking fucking dog. So I'm in Quebec City. Like Quebec City is like an exodus. It's like a point. There's just bad juju about this whole city, Quebec. And I'm sitting there, and the way I'm sitting, there's an overpass bridge, but there's this trail that's been there for like over 350 years. Like the indigenous people use this trail that I'm just sitting on the edge of. But I'm sitting under this underpass, smoking a joint, blah, blah, and I look around the corner and this ugly fucking dog. Like you can't describe the looks of this dog. And I'm sitting there like, holy fuck, this dog is like, who the F would own this dog? Who the F would own this dog? Oh, am I breaking up? So I'm looking at this dog and I'm sitting there, watch this dog run past me. But the way I'm sitting on this trail, if I'm sitting a certain way, the people coming from the east to the west can't see me. But if they're coming from the west to the east, they can see me. So this dog was coming from east to west. And I'm looking at this dog like, fuck it, ugly. Now I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, I gotta see what kind of Quebecer. We call them Quebecers, or Quebecois. I gotta see what kind of Quebecois person owns this fucking ugly dog, because that's a dog that only a human could love. You know what I mean? Like this thing creeped the shit out of me. Sitting there waiting for the owner, waiting for the owner. Nothing. No owner. And then it clicks in. That was a fucking chupacabra. You're right here in the exodus of the fucking worst place on earth. Quebec City. The worst place on earth. Yeah, crazy. Same time on that trail. This is a couple months before, probably 3 months before I ran into the chupacabra. I'm walking down the trail, and then something taps me on the shoulder, and I hear, "Oh, mon Dieu." An old French lady say, "Oh, mon Dieu," in my ear after tapping me on the shoulder. I turn around, nothing. Nothing behind me. I look up, is geese flying in the sky, and a shitload of them. Like, and "oh mon Dieu" in French means "oh my God" in English. So yeah, pretty fucked up trail. That trail is older than 350 years. You want to talk about United States just had their 250th anniversary? Fuck that shit. You want to talk about Canadian history? Yeah, I'll take you there. I'll take you to Quebec. I'll take you right to that same spot. You want to talk about some fucked up shit? Right there. Fucking Quebec's an exodus. Exodus City. You want to talk about point of fucking evil? Quebec City. Quebec City. Your turn. Okay, yeah. Do your turn. Sorry. Whew, that got me hot, and I'm nervous now. I'm sitting here by myself talking to you guys on not my channel, which is not good. So, sorry, I was never good at spelling. Dissonant? Dissonant? Trying to figure out how to pronounce that. So, I don't know. You talking about Quebec? Because Quebec is an exodus. It's a point of evil. I had to get the fuck out of there. When they started digging up nuns' graves to put a condo building there, those nuns have been buried there for over 310 years. When they started digging up those nuns' graves and decided to put a condo there, that's when I decided to leave Quebec City. Nothing worse than that. That blew my mind. So there was this morning I woke up and there was 3 wasps in my room and they stung me. Ain't really scary though. I don't know. I had a bee sting me in my ear when I was like growing up in grade school. We're talking like 30 plus years ago. Fuck, how old was I? I was probably like 6 or 7. I had a bee crawl into my ear and sting me in the ear, and I couldn't hear for like 6 months out of this year. It got really infected, blah blah blah. Like literally, if I pushed on my face like this, pus would shoot out of my ear. So I couldn't hear for like, and it kind of sucked the whole summer. Like you growing up as a kid, you have summertime off. I didn't. I couldn't hear literally the whole summer, and then school comes back around, then I can hear again. It's fucked up. I don't know how to explain that, but sure made me learn how important your hearing is, and then figure out alternative uses, uh, alternative ways of being able to communicate with people. Like me growing up as a kid, not being able to hear out of my ears for a bit, made me understand how deaf people talk. You know, it's like put earbuds in and then talk to somebody. Do a live stream with earbuds in, because it's better to take one out and then you're not yelling at shit. I mean, that's all I can explain. Sorry, I had a deaf girl who lived next door to me. She didn't like me very much. And the reason I think she didn't like me is because I think she had a thing for me. Come on, you have to have a better story than that. Don't you have like a Loch Ness monster story or anything like that? It is so hot here right now. Look at, I'm just sweating balls. I'm literally dripping sweat. I can't see out of my eye. Oh, but the bugs are gone. Ooh. Un momento here. I don't want a tailor-made cigarette. I want a cowboy. There we go. Cowboy cigarette. Real cowboy. Hand-rolled. Every once in a while I want a hand-rolled cigarette, not a tailor-made with a real filter. It looks like a joint. It's not a joint. This is a hand-rolled tobacco. I was riding my dirt bike in a church making there. Some clown was funny at chasing us. Oh, but you're not a big fan of clowns? I like clowns. I used to dress up as Pennywise for Halloween. Stephen King's Pennywise. I used to black out my teeth too. Really creeped out people even worse. I remember when I dressed up as Pennywise in Quebec, and I went to the bars. I went to the HA, the Hells Angels bar in Quebec City, dressed as Pennywise. I even had the balloons and everything. Holy fuck! Even the bikers wouldn't even talk to me. It creeped the shit out of them. It's kind of funny. Oh wow, it's getting hot out here. I might. I'd like to say I could go to another hour here, but whew, I'm getting burnt out here, you guys. But I got lots of good stories. I got lots of good stories. My house got raided for guns and explosives. Yeah, I got pulled out of a vehicle at gunpoint. Yeah, yeah. I thought my head was gonna get blown off. I don't know if you know what a booter is. A booter, where you walk through the ditch and you fall through the snow and there's water underneath the snow, and then your boots fill full of water, or your shoe fills full of water. It's called a booter. Well, this cop was pointing his gun directly at my head. I like face to face, like I'm looking at this barrel of a gun, and he falls through the snow and gets a booter, and now he got really angry. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. You're in the chat. Oh, what's up? Sorry, I'm gonna try and tough out this. Sorry, I was given this. You missed some other people who were on here. Sorry, like I'm trying to tough this out. I have another beer in the fridge, but I'm not gonna drink it. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. So that proves right there I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm sweating like one right now. Holy fuck. Just sweating balls. Yeah, she's hot right now. It's the humidity. And I'm sitting here wearing a hoodie outside right now when it's like 30 degrees Celsius. What is that, like 92 Fahrenheit? Sorry, I gotta do Fahrenheit to you guys. Sorry. I try and keep track of my Fahrenheit and Celsius. Yes, I am Canadian. And no, it's not snowing here. It's not snowing, or we wouldn't be having wildfires. Calm down, everyone. Eat some cake. Ugh. Oh, wow. That was gross. That was on it. You seen a zombie when you're 13? Wow, dude. Okay, it was. Uh, yeah, that was a little too far. Yeah, I don't know. If you're scared shitless, I don't know. There's a point when somebody's already scared. That's it. Just leave them when they're scared. Don't push it any farther than that. I used to scare shit out of my friends all the time growing up, especially at like summer camps. I was the I was the guy who would scare the shit out of people, where they'd have to go to what, infirmary, or the nurses cabin. The nurses cabin. They'd have to go to the nurses cabin because they couldn't sleep. I used to be that asshole. I'd scare the shit out of people all the time. I even made up. We called her Ranson. Ranson. It was a ghost, a made up ghost that I put at summer camp, and still to this day, ask about that summer camp. Ranson still exists to this day, which is funny. I don't know how I did that, but yeah, Ranson. And what's funny? What's the camp called? Uh, oh, the camp. This is ironic. What's the name of the camp? Camp Wanna Come Back. Camp Wanna Come Back. And then after everyone's went to that camp, now that I did that Ranson ghost story thing, no one's ever wanted to come back. So Camp Wanna Come Back, yeah, play on words. Yeah, it's definitely no one wants to go back there anymore. How dumb are parents? I don't know. Trust me, your parents already outthought you. Trust me. Anything you've done, your parents have done already, and then some. So your parents aren't dumb. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Trust me, I'm 42 years old. I have the wife's kids try and placate fucking things they say to me. It's like, really? Really? Trust me. Trust me. I've already done that lie once. unless literally your dog ate your homework. Sorry, unless literally those keys to that stolen car have fallen in your pocket. Sorry. I've heard it, been there, done that. Got the court documents to prove it. Full, but you could have been. Oh shit! I don't have my mouse. I can't go back. So yeah, that's another thing. Like even kids walking around with water pistols now is like getting out of hand. Cops getting called on kids fucking having squirt gun fights. What happened to squirt gun fights? Running around. And what happened to super soakers? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? 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 What happened to super soakers? Like, those were good things. It's because people started putting gasoline in them and then lighting the end on fire. They had to just completely disband super soakers. Those are the most epic, like, water guns ever. Your dog eats all your people. Yeah. Tell that to your teacher or your parents. Blah, blah, blah. Actually, legit, I did have my dog eat my fucking homework once. It was a diorama, which is kind of funny. Paper mache. The dog, I don't know, the dog had a thing for Elmer's glue, I guess. So it is what it is. Oh, well, you better, if you're only 14, you better come up with some better excuses. I'm sorry, man. Trust me. I'm 42 years old. I've heard them all, and I don't have kids. And when I hear it too, trust me, I just laugh. Even the wife's kids, if the wife's kids tell her stories, I'm like, that's probably BS. It's probably just BS. And then she's like, you know what? Now thinking about it, yeah, that probably is just bullshit. This is a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry. But it's all good, man. If you're gonna lie, lie good. Make sure you lie proper if you're gonna do it. Because, trust me, your parents are gonna see right through it. Trust me. Like I said, I don't have kids and I can see through kids' lies. It's so funny. Actually, my bird pooed on my homework. Actually, you want to hear a funny story? I had a albino cockatiel. Uh, he just died last year, actually, and his name, my albino cockatiel, my bird's name, his name was Pooter because he pooter pats. He used to shit all over my ex-girlfriend all the time. This is why I called him Pooter, because he pooter all over her. It's a French thing too. Pooter. It's kind of a play on words. You might not get it if you're Canadian. And French Canadian. That's another thing. You might not get it. But pooter. Yeah. Oh, my cockatiel, he could say like over 210 different words. First thing in the morning, he'd sit there and scream at you, wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up! This is what he would do first thing in the morning. That exactly what I just did. And if you don't wake up, he'd get more. Wake the fuck up! He'd start screaming, and then before you know it, it's just wake the fuck up! He just say it so fast. It was so funny. His country. Ooh. You can speak a little French. Apua. You say apua. If you speak a little French, you say apua. Apu. Pu. Pu. Apu. That means a little in French. Apu. You speak a little. Bonjour, ça va? Ça va? Et toi? You had a pied cockatiel? I don't know what a pied cockatiel. Mine was albino. Paid like quite a bit of money for him. And what's funny is I hated birds. I was terrified of birds. And then one day I went to this pet shop and this fucking albino cockatiel just lands on my shoulder. Hi. And owner's like, that's weird. I'm like, what is this, like some ploy? You want me to buy this fucking bird or something? Like, what's going on here? What the fuck? And they're like, no, that bird fucking hates everyone. I'm like, what? This bird hates everyone? I'm like, sure the fuck likes me. This is on Valentine's Day. Back in what year is this? 2000. Oh, long time ago. So I live 2 hours away from this pet shop. So I'm saying this is No, this isn't This is the day before Valentine's Day. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I drive back home with ex-girlfriend, and I'm like, wow, that fucking bird. And she's like, yeah, that bird was like really fucking weird. I'm like, you know how much I hate birds. She's like, yeah, but that bird was like really all over you. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Well, I'm gonna drive back to the city. I'm gonna drive 2 hours. Let's see what happens. So I snuck into this pet shop and I went all the way around all the aisles and sitting there. And I swear, I get to the end of this fucking aisle and this bird fucking hunts me down. I'm like, oh, fuck. I guess I'm buying this fucking bird. Fuck. Sorry, I let animals pick me. I let animals pick me. And like, it's weird. It's weird, but I let animals pick me. And sorry, I hate birds, but that bird became a part of my life. And I'm glad he became a part of my life. He was like super epic. Like, holy fuck. He if he didn't like you, he would tell you. Yeah, and he'd say it under his breath too. That was the funny thing. He'd be like, "Go fuck you." But he's really saying, "Go fuck you." Like, it's so funny. Like the way he really, if he didn't like you, he'd tell you. He would fucking tell you. But holy fuck, you guys, I can't. I pushed another 20 minutes, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be able to finish this stream off with you guys. And I should really like try and Karate Kid. I'm 42 years old. Karate Kid. I was watching the UFC before the UFC was UFC. You know, like I was watching it was like illegal here in Canada where they were fighting each other on Indian reserves. So, yeah, have I watched The Karate Kid? I own every Jackie Chan movie. Every Jackie Chan. And, oh, I'm sorry to say, yes, I own the Rush Hour series too. And that should not be a part of the Jackie Chan series. You got to go back, watch The Drunken Master, and then the original Drunken Master, Jackie Chan. By far some of the best cinematography ever. And then you want to talk about like Quentin Tarantino? There you go. Now you can see where he learned his cinematography from is Jackie Chan and those Japanese and Chinese cinematographers. They were good people. But Tash, oh, thanks for hanging out. Sorry, and like I said, this has been an honor to be able to, you know, hang this out with you guys and have some good conversations and speak out and, you know, tell some stories, you know, and let people know like where we've come from and other things like no, this is good. It's good. I hope to be back again with you guys, and but don't forget where you guys came from either. Don't forget where you came from. You know, but family is not always a good thing either. You know, make a decision on what you want to do in life and then stick with it. And whether it's family or not, but yeah, good hanging out with you guys, but I gotta take off. I'm like literally sweating. Like my hair is dripping right now. It's so hot here right now. Up here in the Great White North. Whew. But yeah, I'm out. Oh, and I actually can't close this right now because I disabled my mouse on my laptop. It's fucking hot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna plug in my mouse in and then that's it. Oh, fuck. Ooh, I feel like I got like heat stroke a little bit. Calm down, eat some cake. Oh, okay, there we go. There she hot. Peace out. Goodness gracious.